not gonna lie to you kids, it's a f***ing jungle out there. Keep your head on tight. Unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it.
Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, you're too strong when I battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief on my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loop, it's a war zone. It's a war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone. Feel the impact, yeah, break it open, leaving nothing f***ing intact. Hey yo, you been hacked, you're safe, hardened, but I found it, homie, been cracked. But ain't nothing inside. Hey yo, we been back, your band stacking, see you flexing with the thin stack. Flexing on the we on. Hey, picture been whacked, I kill them all, feel the motherfucking impact.
I know I'm late, but I gotta use the restroom. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. So, let's play that intro again, because everybody loves that anyway. I really gotta go. I'm so sorry. Can you tell I'm a prepared streamer? Oh, professional and all. Okay, watch the intro again. I gotta be right back. Alrighty then, now we're good, chat. You ever heard of the phrase piss like a racehorse? That's what I had to do today. Piss like a goddamn racehorse. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day. I'm not gonna waste any time, boys. I heard that there's some groups over on NA. I heard there's a bunch of good boys and girls already ready for some goddamn motherfucking duels. So you know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let me get the song back up and running just because I kind of dig it. Just heard it today, but I kind of dig it, man. It got the vibe, dude. It got the vibe, and I'm listening to it. I'm jamming with it. I'm like, I can imagine myself talking about a paladin, one shot and a death knight going for big damage. And then I want to add it into the mix. And that's what we're going to be doing with this song. We're going to be adding it into the mix of the songs that we have on the stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, everybody. Hopping on NA right now so we can get some motherfucking 5v5 1v1 duels going right now, boys. Right now. logging on. You can see me. NA today, boys. NA, give me your best shot. What's up, everybody? We got Martin, Maddie, Corey, Dimitri. We got callers, Matuk, Scran. How you doing, beautiful? Baron, Fab, Corey, Zachary, Toku. How you doing, boys? Everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day. Hopping on my original server, Dalaran. That was gonna be... I was thinking I was gonna stay on Dalaran for like ever, dude. That would have fit. And green screen, come on. Here we go. I think, no. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? I hope that's good enough. That better be good enough. By the way, Kren. Seeing what shirt I'm wearing, right? Literally says goddamn Outlaw Rogue. Kren sent that to me. What a beautiful person. Got a 5, alright. Who's got another group of 5? We need second group of 5 before we can get these duels going. Who's got the other group? I want to see some motherfucking duels right now. Fucking now. I know, Atho. I know, man. I was super late on that. Got a group ready. Perfect. We're gonna get you guys going first. And as soon as more people start joining this stream, we'll get more people involved. We'll let everybody know how to join duels, do all the things that they do. Outlaw? Hell yeah, dude. I want to see some outlaws today, man. I did see a couple outlaws today, dude. I didn't make an outlaw video for nothing the other day. Showcasing how and the damage we're putting out, by the way, is amazing. I don't know how outlaws are able to do this, but we are. Oh, we got the boys in here. Okay. All right, we got some variety. A bunch of classes here. All right, BM Hunter, please. I'd love one. I'd love one. Speaking about one, we have one here too. Switch. What do we got on every team? We got ourselves Boom Soul hopping on his Demon Hunter. I keep forgetting he's the Alliance on Boom Soul's group. We got ourselves Hypnosis. We got ourselves the one hanging out in the background. Yo, he's got the Elite set. He's already got the Elite set from the new season. Missing the helmet, but still looking good. We got Wayne in here. Wayne Dalvin. We got Zachary playing up that Fury on Team Red. We gotta have ourselves body count. Haven't seen this guy in a while. Looks like he's playing Assassination for now. See if we're going back to the good old fire. We got Lucron hanging out on that Demonology Warlock. We got Pocket Picket. I was makes you want to say Pickpocket, and Snitch is playing that on Holy Death. Oh, nice mount, by the way. Very nice mount. Don't know how you got that one, but that looks kind of dope, actually. Look at that thing. It's like a weird fish thing. It's like a weird fish thing. Body count going to be going up first. It looks like Team Blue is still trying to figure out who's going to be going first, who's going to be going last. While they're doing that, it's perfect time for me to switch out my mix a little bit. Go back to the OG boys. Yeah? Here we go. It is going to be an opener by Body Count onto Hypnosis. Opening up with a Garrote. Just trying to get a setup going in the opener. Going to be a horror effect coming out just to delay him. Didn't actually walk that far, but a Casble is going to smack him right dab in the face. Going to be a Fear trying to come out. Does miss his interrupt. And that's going to be Hypnosis getting locked down. And the Killer Shot wall coming out right now. Just popping a defensive as Body Count. Not even popping Vendetta. But still, Hypnosis is expecting a lot of damage. And quite a bit of it from an Assassination Rogue. Look at his health already at half health. And Body Count does snag a reset. Going to be a Garrote. Hypnosis could use the Warlock Gateway if you wanted to. He's actually just going to get the Succubus CC rolling while he burns a Warlock Hellstone. Going to be a Trinket out of Body Count so you can interrupt that Fear. Hypnosis is actually going to be popping what look like some toys, but that's going to be Azeroth Beam coming out for Body Count trying to, and he does one shot Hypnosis in the opener. Hasn't even used Vendetta. This man has been able to pump that much damage without him popping Vendetta. He hasn't even reached his full potential yet. And he's already been able to blast Hypnosis away as soon as he got a Trinket and wall out of the Warlock without a pet CC to follow up. He can't do anything. Body Count is going to turn his attention over to Zachary up next. Trying to go for a Shadow Step maybe. Not going to be able to nab it. And it looks like Zachary did. I guess the poison slowed him down because he didn't quite catch up to Body Count immediately. But still taking damage already in the opener from him. Body Count only got to use an opener and Zachary only got to have health. What kind of a build is he running? What kind of traits are you running? What is this? Is it a trinket you're using or something? Zachary's still at half health. Can't really catch up to Body Count that much. Get a shot coming down. Is that going to force out a trinket? It does force out a trinket out of him. Blind to follow. And I think Body Count has maybe some cooldowns ready this time. That's exactly what he needed out of Zachary. Is a trinket forced out. Zachary's still holding on to a big defensive and rage regeneration. Body Count is going to go for a sap and is going to go for a bit of a reheal. Waiting and biding his time for now. He's waiting for some cooldowns for sure. And he doesn't really need to come out at Zachary because, well, he's a rogue. Zachary, our eye is up right now. I think they come in at about a 1 minute mark. I'm still learning these things. Gonna make a rotor to Zachary. Zachary does not follow up with a stun. Actually, gonna be evasion on a body count. A good thing Zachary had a storm bolt for that one. Does smack him down in the face. Gonna be a kid shot out to Zachary with a focus. Azure beam does burn and rage regeneration for it with a vendetta to follow by body count, but no evasion for this. Has a vanish if it needs to and does vanish out of there, so Zachary doesn't gain too much health, but Zachary did use a vendetta. That's a pretty hefty cooldown, but he's not gonna, he just chooses, you know what, I cannot, even if I use vendetta, I cannot just engage with this warrior and just truck at him. I don't have evasion anymore. They'll probably pop vendetta together with evasion most likely, just so you can keep doing damage, and Zachary has very little opportunity to disrupt it. Going to be another opener by body count. Just going for, what is the bleeds damage? What are these? Did you see Zachary just in the opener? His health was at about half, and now it's, you know, instead of making its way over to 25%, is that going to be another opener out of body count? And that's going to be a slash chicken by Zachary. Trying to call body count out. He's like, bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Come on, body count. You can't just be sitting in stealth every day. You can't make the body count happen if you're just not delivering on the body count. You can't count if there's no bodies. Zachary ain't going to be one yet. Or maybe, yep, he is. That's the second one down. That was a nice vendetta by body count. What is his build? Is this some heavy mastery build or something? Gonna be shortest stun ever by boom, and that's gonna be interrupted by body immediately. Does have a cloak of shadows rolling, and boom. Got body count actually fairly low. He's gonna go for a warlock hellstone and a heal just to maintain himself, but that's pretty big. Defense is already out of the way. Get a shot onto boom, so it looks like body count doesn't have any offensives to follow up from that, so boom is just gonna take the damage. This is going to get himself immolation aura rolling. Does have some dots rolling, so if he does use spectral sight during the dots, the dots will knock the spectral sight off of him. So he has to wait out until the dots are off. Body count does snag a bunch of healing concoctions back to back, though. Does get a sap into Boom Soul as soon as he sees the eye come up. And Boom is just going to have to let this row get yet another opener. Body count won't have a vendetta. Might have the Azeroth beam, though, for this massive opener with the kidney shot. But we'll see. Is that going to be an open? But Boom. Looks like it's going to be kidney shot. Go roll, get the dots going. And it's actually quite a bit of damage with an Envenom to follow for body count, which is still quite a bit of damage. Boom is trying to see if he can juke him out. Try to go one direction, swap to the other. Did get a glaive, add body, does snag a corner, stun around it with an eye beam to follow with a blade dance afterwards, forcing out an evasion out of body count. Does go for an shortest imprisonment ever, but looks like the AoE damage did get him out. That's going to be a couple fell lances of body count, who does get a fade and a concoction rolling, still maintaining his healing as best as possible. Does let a kidney shot onto Boom. Boom is not wanting to use a trinket at all. Vendetta coming out by body count, looking to one shot Boom. Going to be darkness coming out, but not enough. Didn't get lucky with that darkness. Body count does establish yet another kill. And what kind of essence does this guy work for? I can't even tell, honestly. Is he using the essence that has a chance for him to proc a vendetta on somebody? And that's going to be an adaptation sap onto Wayne. And that's going to be Shield of Vengeance up for Wayne a little bit early. Body can just literally wait it out. What essence does body count use? That is the question. I'm thinking maybe it's Vision of Perfection. Oh no, wait, it's Focus on Eyes. You're right. Wow, how did I forget that? I thought, for some reason, I was just not used to focusing Iris as a fairly new essence, and I don't think of it as an essence. You know why? Because I do Mythic Pluses, and in Mythic Pluses, everybody has that thing. I'm thinking, oh, it's part of our toolkit. I keep forgetting it's an essence every single time. Wayne is going to be popping off cooldown. Skin shot coming down. Going to be a massive blast of Azeroth in the face. Going to actually bubble it. Felt like the damage was maybe getting out of control. Maybe that's going to be Shadow Step by body. Looks like it's not going to be a Shadow Step. Just Cloak of Shadows and running. He's just sprinting for it. Waiting out for the blind. Or waiting for the bubble to so he can land a blind. Two more people to get there. It's going to be Wayne and one. We're at 6-minute mark. Dampening is at 9%. So dampening from here on is going to make healing a lot tougher. And body count has been doing fairly well on healing. Is he running leeching? There's no way he's running leeching poison. Well, actually he could. Well, actually maybe he could, because that would give him a lot more healing for concoctions. Like 10% more. Or maybe more if he has a lot more leech gear. Wayne is going to pop an eye for an eye, hoping the body count does just to connect with him. Body does run out and does get hit with a Hodge. Is Wayne going to go for big damage right now? Does he have a setup? He doesn't have anything but a minute-long wings. Does he have the cooldowns? Does he have the cooldown for the minute-long wizard? Now, going to be body turning around some damage. Bob coming down into Wayne, and body is kind of trying to maybe see maybe he can get an Envenom maybe or something. Is going to go for a massive heal from Warlock's Hellstone. But it's going to be Wayne. It's going to be popping some cooldowns. That's going to be, oh, and check out my body as the Wayne does have full crusade rolling. Body count dropping down smoke bomb. Wayne getting right at him. Kidder shot coming down. Allison trinket with that adaptation. Body does go for a vanish. Focus Azeroth beam. Does he hit him? He actually does clip him. He sees where he's at. He randomly just decided, you know what? I'm going to try it. No, how did body count catch a reset though? That should have put him in combat. I'm not sure how that didn't put him in combat just now. It clipped him, but he still somehow caught a reset. I don't understand. Wayne is going to have to go for a heal. Shield Advantage is up a little bit early. And body count is going to have to wait it out. I feel like Wayne at this point, you know, body is just going to be sitting there. Oh, even going for food. So unless Wayne is careful, he might just want to pick up eyes. It looks like Wayne doesn't even look to see body count just as his health bar's on. I don't think this man is even running health bars. If you guys PvP, you should always run health bars. I don't understand. Maybe it's like an aesthetic, like, I don't want to see health bars on my people's screens. That's not realistic in a real battle. But look what's happening. Body count is going to turn around and blast a laser from his necklace. Talk about unrealistic. And that's going to be Wayne going down in just a moment, and body count does get another poison bomb proc. One is going to be up next. And last man standing on Team Alliance, representing the gold and the blue colors of the Alliance. And it's going to drop down Bosco bombers in a random direction, try to see if he can poke the rogue out. It's going to be proactive, grabbing the Warlock, not Warlock Hellstone, but grabbing the eyes. 23% dampening rolling in at this 8-minute mark of the duel, and sending the pet over there all ready to tussle with Body. And Body actually looks like he wasn't expecting for one just to go around, and he's trying to dive behind the corner. That's going to be a stun into horrific, building up some Warlock pets. Hennigal down coming out is going to be able to get one set of them though. And body count is going to be set with some of the pets over there. Going to be able to slow him down, and one is going to have to go the long way. Body count has the calm points. He's looking to engage one. And one does not have a horror effect or kidney for this one. Does trick it out of that immediately, or human Rachel's out of it. Dropping down Boskage Bomber, sending in more pets. And body count looks like one did use the Warlock Gateway to bail away. And he is able to whittle down. Body count does snag a stun around the corner with a couple of cicas with a hand to go down that almost landed. Vanish coming out for body count right now. Does one randomly AoE him out? Not going to have Warlock Hellstone or eyes on one side. Going to have to drop to the other. Body count hanging out by the portal. Actually, you can see exactly where he's at. He's actually getting full food. So if one was not aware of exactly, there's going to be body count actually changing the application. I would have gotten for a full set of food at this point, dude. I would have gotten for a full set of food. I don't know if the pet is going to, and the AoE is going to get you out. Boskage Bomber's doing quite a number, actually, and it's going to engage with the pet as one is trying to corner him from the other side. Stun onto body count, no chicken available. That's going to be a couple instances, 4-1, sending out the Demon August, and body count does go down from University. Go back to freshman class, buddy. It's going to be Seavark up next. Try to see if he can breathe some knowledge into one. Gonna interrupt him on a fear. Pyromorph coming out. Great Pyroblast. Is that gonna happen though? Is that gonna be a stun? Actually, Great Pyroblast does connect. One is gonna go for what looks like not a reflect, but a wall is coming out. Is gonna get the fear off onto Seavark after silencing him. That's gonna be a Tyrant coming out right now, letting the Tyrant do damage, and one is gonna go for it. Just let me freeze myself. Might as well put a DR on a polymorph, and Seavark is going to have to run for a long duration. That Tyrant at least scared him, but it's not going to do quite a lot of damage. Boskage Bombers on one side, pets on the other, with a stun to follow. One is cornering Seavark by himself, and more pets are coming out. Random Tyrant coming out of the woodworks. That Tyrant, was that a random Tyrant? Is that what that was, a random Tyrant? Is that what that was? Wait, a portal opened and I saw a Tyrant. That was not the same Tyrant, was it? Great Pyroblast is going to try to come out for Seavark. Is going to land it. One is going to go for the reflect. Seavark is going to try to spell steal it. Does he land it though? Looks like Seavark did get a safety trigger coming out. Going to be a breath onto one. Cyclonic Blast tried to come out, but it's going to be few onto Seavark. Yes, that is a Tyrant that's coming out. Just got a random Tyrant coming out. Blast Seavark a couple times. Looks like for 2 charges. Cyclonic Blast is trying to come out for Seavark, but that's going to be one fearing that away. Does Seavark still have the blast? If he does not get interrupted on fire, does he still have the trinket? It looks like he's shrinking. He tried to use it and one to disrupt it with a fear. And Seavark is desperately trying to get away. Does get stunned out in Viz. That's going to be a short drain life for one. And Seavark is going to go for some Lucid Dream just to get a couple of damage cooldowns rolling. One and Seavark don't have a lot of health left, man. It could be anyone's game. Boskage Bombers on one side. Seavark is going to switch position. Going to go to the top. Try to avoid all the pets as best possible. Is going to drop down a massive meteor into one. But he's going to go for Reflect. As he's trying to get in front of Seavark. Seavark is desperately stealing every buff he can. Going to be more Demon Doggers. Interrupting Seavark at the last moment. And one does come out of that one alive. Second one down. Is he going to be able to go along? Next up is going to be Lucron. But it looks like Lucron is given one as much of opportunity to get a full reset. Or maybe get some mage food. Did they have a mage on the team? They did not. So for one, like... Lucron, if you want to do an honor duel, send your pet, let one drain it. Because you gotta drain somebody that doesn't have a shield. Or if Pickpocket or Snitches want to walk up, get drained. If you guys wanted to give them full honor duel, you can. If you don't want them to heal, you know what to do. That's gonna be one, giving a nice little bow between Lucron and him. One Warlock to another. One is gonna go for a little bit of a drain just to recover some health. It's gonna be up to Lucron to decide how much health he's fine with. Because this is the one, what? He's not healing at all. Does he have a shield? I think the pet has a shield. It looks like the pet has a shield. Because look, his life isn't going up. And now it kind of is. I guess the pet has a massive shield or something. Oh, yeah. We probably should have had like the rogue or something to walk up. Alright, it's up to Lucron. If Lucron, you should probably summon a new one. Yeah. So one looks like he's gonna be like, you know what? It's taking forever. Let's get this duel going. 50% dampening. Gonna be one, the Warlock champion versus Lucron, who is also a Warlock champion on the channel. Demo versus Demo, dude. Demonology versus Demonology. I think Lucron and one do have a fairly similar playstyle right now. Both of them are Boskard bombering. But we'll find out in a bit if it is any different. One is going to be sending his pet back a little bit. Kind of prodding at Lucron. Lucron almost was able to actually build up his army a little bit earlier. That's actually going to be a change to the pets. Demon Dog is getting exchanged. Stone into Lucron off the bat with the Boskard bombers. Trickers out of it immediately with a reflect. And one is going to continue pumping out more pets. That's going to be interrupt on his Tyrant. Going to be Handigal down coming out for Lucron. One is looking to maybe catch some line of sight. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Going to get a reflect up going. Is going to get stunned up on that reflect as he's trying to get a cast off. Maybe Boskard bombers, maybe another set. Going to be a horror effect for both of them as Lucron is now trying to get a Tyrant out. That's going to be a summon Tyrant coming out for sure for Lucron with that wall. One is also going to get one up and running, trying to banish Lucron's pet. That's exactly what he's going to be able to do. Stunning Lucron as he's trying to get a cast off. Both of these Warlocks have defenses, but one is taking so much damage just from the pets alone. I think one goes down. And one does go down. Lucron does nab that kill at the end. Oh my god, that's where it's at, dude. This is where it's at, boys. That is how you start a good setup day for the duels, man. That is how you do it. I like it. Alright, boys, let's get another group up and running. Let's get more people. Rotate a couple of people out. Add a group up? Alright, like, I'll get you in, man. Got a new group? Perfect, Zachary. Perfect, Matukes, you got a group? Got a 5? Perfect! This is amazing, dude. I love the participation over on the NA. That was the most mirrored matchup I've seen. Oh man, dude. Lucron learned from one. So, well, they know each other. I don't know if he learned from one, but they play so similar. And they're both Demo Warlocks. And they're mains. I'm guilty and yes you are. What's up, Michael? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. What takes I'll get on my road? Go for it, man. Play as many alts as you guys wanna. One, what's up, man? How you doing? Dude, that's a beautiful looking mog. Can I just peep that mog? Can I just wear it? Oh my god, it looks cool. Did you get the tabard from last season too? Sinister Glad? Yeah, you did. That actually fits. Dude, that looks dope. Mog mount. Me? Okay, hold on. I'll show you the whole set. Yeah. Let me get the yak. Here we go. Got it. Here we go, my guy. Use it. That looks awesome though, man. I like it a lot. US 17, I think? 18? Oh, we got that 18, 17, 18, boys. I've at least said I'm a major. Seen it look bad on Horde looks set. I don't know if it looks bad. I haven't been on duels, but because I hate the game right now. I'm sorry about that body count. I'm not gonna force you to play, man. If you don't want to play the game, I'm not gonna force it. But I think you did really well in those duels. I don't know what kind of setup you got going on, but your damage is insane. You want to peep me some secrets of yours? Woo! Look at that! Yo, that actually looks so good! I like this a lot. I personally like this set a lot. Even the weapons and all that. I like this. I personally like the Clothy set. Personally. Alright, you can go back to whatever you wanted to play, man. You can go whatever set you want. I like that original you went around on that duel. Alright, let me get my Chooks and Lecker up now. Just so we can get a bit of variety, and we'll get Seawark in here too. Later. We'll just start mixing up the groups. Wait. No. I did a wrong thing. There we go, boys. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. If you guys want to join, enter the 5v5 1v1 duels, by the way. If we are doing them right now on NA, go to Group Finder, Player vs. Player, Pre-made Groups, Custom PvP, find a group if you're looking for one, and just type 5, enter in the search, and you'll find a group on Alliance and Horde. 5v5 1v1 duels. If you guys don't find a group of anybody that knows how to make these, you can make them yourselves. Viewers can join in by making start group and call it something like 5v5 1v1 duels. Or if you can spell properly, then you'll be able to do it the first time around. But make your groups yourselves. It's viewer ran, it's viewer based. Viewers make the groups. Add me on Real ID. I kill you guys against other people. Anybody and everybody is welcome. We don't care what your rating is. We don't care if you're one of the 85 genders. We don't care if you are a tall person, a short person. As long as you don't wear Crocs, you're good in my book, okay? If you wear Crocs, though, get the fuck out of this stream right now. No. Why is my random, out of all the things I could have picked, why is my animosity with Crocs? That's like a 2007 thing. Matukes and Lek 5. Here we go. Got another group going. Dal doesn't care, but I care. What? What says I don't care? That wasn't a fair amount of parts and 50% dampening. No, look, that's fine. It's 5v1 duels, and one was like, yo, let's get us going. Perfectly fine, man. Don't worry about it. I wear Crocs, Gucci Crocs. Okay, Gucci is like, it's a fad, but whatever. As long as you don't wear Crocs. I've been going for 2 hours straight, which I lost most of the time. Yeah. Trust me, I've had a bunch of duels against senses before, and nothing teaches you everything about rogues like losing to senses like 17 times in a row before you get one close call and barely a win. Barely a win. It teaches you a lot. Switch. Alrighty, who do we got this team this time? We're gonna have Seavark playing out the rogue this time. We're gonna have Lilith in here. Ooh, I like the set and I like the mount too. We got us this light mortal in here, paladin with a massive trident. We got us this Matukes coming back in, swapping in his swords a little bit, massive blades. Dude, literally an anime character right here. An orc voltage as on hold. Looks like he's going in first versus team of Antics. I actually ran into Antics in an arena the other day. What do you... Are those shards of glass? We got Dave in here going up first. Looks like Dave is going to be representing the Alliance first. We got Lecky here. We got Kyle Jr. And we got Tesset. Pharaohs and Rogues, please be out of stealth and out of Pharaoh form unless you're dueling. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And it's going to be Dave up first, but it's actually going to be Light Mortal off the bat. Going to be AMS coming out for Dave. He's getting the full army with the A-bomb and getting the Apocalypse rolling, stacking up Necrotics into Light Mortal. Shield damage is paused, but it's split amongst the pets. That's going to be an early bubble out of Light Mortal as Dave was able to overpower and play that Lucid Dream. Lucid Nightmare for the Paladin, though. As he's getting so many, I think, runic power? I guess he's getting a lot of runic power with that. Or maybe runes. Maybe he gets like a faster rune recovery. I don't really know how that works for Death Knights. So Hodge coming down onto Dave right now. This one, Light Mortal can go for some damage. Big Deep's coming out. Gonna be a IBF coming out for Dave with a transfusion to follow as he's trying to recover in health. Gonna be a stun to Light Mortal, but he's gonna hold on. Try tricking for a little bit longer. Cyclonic Blast coming out as Dave. Trying to get a setup. Does end and interrupt into Light Mortal. But a bop is still going to be available. He can still stack a bunch of Necrotics if he wants to. Can also grab the Paladin if he needs to. Needs to stack Necrotics through this, but he's not going for it. Needs to maintain dots at least. Maybe looking for a grip onto Light Mortal if he ever gets too far away. Chain of Ice are going to slow him down. Chain of Ice is like one of the best slows in the game, honestly. Hodge coming down onto Dave, and Dave is just going to sit it for a second. Does let it stun onto the pet by the pet. So Light Mortal doesn't get away too far. Light Mortal looking for a quick recovery. Flashlights are coming out. Doesn't have any more defensive. Necrotics is stacking up. Looks like his fate is sealed. Unless he got a trick up his sleeve, he's going to be going down now. Dave taking him out. That's going to be up next. Is going to be Seavark coming up as a subtlety rogue. Get a shot onto Dave. Going to be a biggest DR I've ever seen into a stun onto Seavark. Is he going to trick it though? Just waiting it out. As Abomination joins the fight. That's going to be a full army of the dead actually joining the fight. Does Seavark really want to be in the middle of all this? His healing though is letting him stay alive, and he does have evasion to dodge some of the damage, but he's keeping his back to a lot of these pets, letting the damage go through. Smoke Bomb does come down, but Dave yoinks him out right before the Smoke Bomb really drops. The Seavark needs to go for a reset. Kolkashot is burnt as well. He's going to go for a Shadow Step. Goes for a Shadow Step against Dave. But Dave is just popping up. Cooldowns going on him. Blasted at Seavark. And Seavark needs to maybe vanish out of this. Same Tricky coming out. Gonna get a Hodge onto Dave. We're getting a shot on Dave. A stun onto Dave. Cheap shot to follow. Seavark is trying to get some big burst combo onto Dave. But it's going to be Dark Pact. And Seavark needs to vanish out of there. Has dots rolling. and it's going to heal through necrotics a little bit. But looks like the dots, it looks like I guess Dave didn't get to put up a full dot setup on him. Post cloak. But Dave is going to be out in the middle. That Dark Pact is going to give him back a lot of the health. And it's going to go pick up the eyes. And it's going to be able to just ride right on top of Seawork. Sees him from a mile away. Slowing him down off the bat. Seawork out of defense. Going to be stunned by Dave. And Seawork triggers that immediately. It's going to go for Crucible Flame on Dave. But it's going to throw a blind on him after. Needs to go for another reset. Going to be able to be given another opportunity because he can simply outrun the pet. But Dave, he's fast enough, man. He could cut off Seawork. He could cut him up. There's still a dot rolling. He looks like he might be able to corner him. The pet and him are right next to one another, but that's going to be a sap. Seawork did wait out for the dots. I don't know if Dave is actually throwing down his Virulent Plague. Is it Virulent? I think it's Virulent. Going to be a trick out of Dave as he breaks out of the kidney. It's going to be Abomination dropping down. Dave taking quite a bit of damage right now. Transfusion coming out, and that's going to be up to Seawork to see if he can survive it. Can he turn this around? Lots of damage coming out. Cheap shot as Dave is trying to get Cyclonic Trick going, but Dave spends. Do collapse on top. Whoa, double grip coming up on both of the death sides as Orc Voltage is getting in there. Dave got himself a lot of healing off of that, and Orc Voltage getting collapsed upon with all that pets. Dave simply just had the army already and just turned around that in momentum, and that's going to be Cyclonic Blast coming out for Dave, but that's going to be AMS for Orc Voltage. Needs to recover a lot of health here. Dave is definitely in advantage. Going to go for a lot of either Ruins or Runic Power with that Lucid Dream. I don't know how it functions for Unholy Death. It's pretty sure it's Runic Power generation, not faster ruins, but they could have changed it depending on the spec. Because Blizzard does try to balance that one. Like Fire Mages with Fire Blast, it's awesome. Probably one of the coolest sets ever. But Orc Voltage Cell is completely necrotic down. That wasn't even him. Popping Deathpack. There's just so many necrotics. But Dave and Orc Voltage doesn't have a heal in his book. And Dave is going to take him out while healing the whole time. Lilith's over there. He's like, oh, no. My chicks is like, oh, do I have to do it? I'm gonna be the hero, the protagonist of an anime. Taking down the mean machine. Dave is going to go for his own Lucid Dream. Trying to get a lot of rage going. Dave is going to pop that IBF to take up the damage. It's going to go for Enrage Regeneration right now. Just to heal through this. As Necrotics are starting to stack up. Cyclonic Blast coming out onto Dave. Does he have an interrupt for it? Took a bit of damage, but looks like Machix maybe had too much haste where he zapped through it really quickly. Or he canceled it. Either way, it was a really quick zap. Did quite a bit of damage. Abomination joining the fight. And Machix is going to yeet himself out of there, dude. Just leaping out of the Dave. Doesn't have anybody to hit with death strikes from. And Magix is going to kind of try to kite them around a little bit. Going to be Chains of Ice, but Magix can always dispel himself from Chains of Ice regularly. So Dave can't actually catch up to Magix. He's just the fastest warrior in the West. Look at this man just running. Wait now for that aim. I'm going to be a grip onto Machix, and that's going to be Army of the Dead joining the fight. Machix needs to be aware of the situation. Could bail away from Dave. Dave doesn't have a lot of health left. Has Dark Pact if he needs to. Going to go for Death Strikes as much of it as he can, but not a Transfusion Death Strike yet. Charge for Machix so he can maintain his health as best possible. Stun onto Machix, and Dave can maybe get some recovery. But he's not really going for big damage onto Machix just yet. This is where Transfusion is coming out, and Machix is going to go pumping some damage back into Dave. Dave is going to be able to heal through this very efficiently. Dark Pact coming out a little bit early, so maybe Dave can go on the offensive. But it looks like Dave is trying to heal a bit. Cyclonic Blast coming out. Maybe it could be a fear on Machix. Didn't last with that Cyclonic Blast at all. And actually, Machix started to turn this around. Dave just actually having to heal through the necrotics of his own making. That's going to be a Blaze Storm. Machix has a lot of necrotics getting stacked up. But is he going to put pressure on Dave right now? He has him so close. Dave is going to go for a massive amount over Lucid Dream. And that's actually execute range right now. Machix just blasted damage. Just a warrior. A lone warrior of the Horde. The hero we needed against the maniac that is Dave. Dave and the boys. The guild name is probably still the greatest goddamn thing ever. But this man was stopped in his path to victory. And Lecky is going to be in the precipice with Machix standing between him and glory. But Demon Hunters definitely have a bit of an upper hand versus the Warriors. So that's going to be quite a fight for Machix. Allowing Machix to get an opener. Machix is going to go for Lucid Dream in the opener. And it's going to go in Rage Regeneration right now. At least he'll be able to recover a lot of fear onto Lecky. And it looks like that is going to be a Cyclonic Blast that was canceled out. Maybe Lecky went for a Shadow Mill for that. Going to be a sound onto Machix. Has a trick in forest. Has a lot of resources going. Zerka raging out of that in prison. That's going to be a leap for Machix. Trying to find some covers. Lecky is way up above. but their health is as close as it could ever be. Lecky still has a lot of CC available if he needs to. Big charge heal for Machook is going to be matter for Lecky, and Machook is going to go for a bit of that Blaze Storm. IBM coming down and interrupts him immediately. Lecky is not really looking at all the heavy. Cyclonic Blast coming out onto Machook, lots of damage. Machook's actually very low. Execute range for both of them. Anyone could have gone down, but Lecky is going to take it by a moment, and Lilith is going to open up on Lecky immediately. Garou coming out after that cheap shot trinket. And Lecky is dropping down darkness. Lilith just needs to whittle down the Demon Hunter. But Metamorphosis is going to be up. Focus Azeroth being burning through Lilith right now. Just burning through him into a stun. Trinkets out of it with a feigned, with a Vantage Cheap Shot. DRing that stun heavily. And Lilith is going to go for Lucid Dream. Trying to min-max the damage into Lecky. Imprison coming down. And Lecky is going to go for an IBM. Smoke Bomb is not going to save it now. Gonna get a blind onto Lecky though. Lilith. For Assassination Rogue, I don't really know if Lucid Dream is that amazing, to be honest. Like, it's not a bad option, and people use it in PvE all the time, but in PvP, I don't really know how I feel about that one. Like, Survival Hunter, Fury Warrior, I feel like those classes just have an easier time. For Assassination Rogue, it's just... I feel like it's just maybe too much energy, you know what I mean? Sap coming on to Lecky. Lilith is going to have to go for a bit of a recovery. Cheap shot in the opener. Might want to get a healer too. Might want to play very passively here. But Lecky just going to stay in on top of Lecky. That's going to be Poison Bomb dropping. Lecky does land a stun on the Lilith. I think it's going to be lights out. That is lights out. So that was our boy Dave. And the boys, Dave, just being a one-man army. Actually, no, he has the army. Literally the army of the dead. But Machook is going to do as much healing as he does damage. And be the only man that can stand up to Dave. Oh my god, between a sword duel with Lecky, but mostly a duel between him and the Dave. He did 1 million damage to Dave, so Dave healed through most of that. That's incredible. That is incredible. Oh my god. I love making backstories for these, by the way. That's like the most amount of fun ever. What's up, Wade? How you doing, man? Oh, boys. Alright, let's get another one going. Well, let's get a group, boys. We got Ellen Dilly, 5 out of 5. We got Tricol making a group. Body count, what do you say? So half of your keyboard is 1 and the other 2. And just let me head on keyboard. Here's the secret. For half the classes in the game right now. To keybind, half your keyboard 1 and the other 2. And send me till you're 2.4. Okay. Got a group? Okay, we got Darwell. What's up? Yo, Antics, how you doing, man? Dal, you big bully. What? Because I'm cute into you in arenas? You were playing with a fire mage. What do you mean? You were with a fire mage, and of course I was gonna CC you and go for your mage, and then a smoke bomb myself, and I got Cyclonic Blast on your mage, and I zapped him to smithereens. You sucked them? Oh, come on, man. Don't trash talk your teammates. Even if it was a random mage that you were playing with, be like, yeah. Don't trash talk teammates. Trust me. You don't want to be like me. You don't want to get too toxic, man. Although you are Assassination, so maybe you being toxic is perfectly alright. Because you need some toxicity to play Assassination. You suck. He said, I sucked when we lost on my own. Oh, okay. So he's being toxic back at you. Just say he's toxic. Just say he's toxic. Just tell me he was super toxic. Don't make yourself look like a bad guy. Make yourself look like a good guy. That bully is so toxic. Dude, all I did is kill his mage. I blinded Antics, and I killed his mage. Yeah, the priest I was playing with, by the way, was the kind of guy that was blaming me for every mistake I made. And that was every time he made a mistake, he would always be like, oh, Death Knights, or oh, Paladins, or oh, hey, Druids. So I feel you on that, Antics. I feel you on that, man. At that point, I think it's a good idea. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do because you don't have like a stream or whatever. And, you know, some people might remember the name Antics, but I don't think people are going to come back and be like, well, you know the reputation of this streamer right here. You know what I mean? For me, I found it's just a lot better just to bite the bullet and act professional. It might be impersonal, which is not how I usually do things, but it's better sometimes. You played really well, though. I won't say you played bad. You played really well. Alright, we got Darwell for the group. We got Ellen Dilly with the group. Hey, I want you to post the game. Me and Blazer real quick. Come on. Okay. Ellen Dilly and goddamn Blazer ended up queuing into me and that priest. And now they think they're cool shit, huh? And now they think they're cool kids. Another thing they're cool kids. Hold on. Snitches. I want to see what rating you guys got. You guys play long, or you just do a few games? Did you guys get like 1800, 1900, maybe 1800? You guys got 1600. What the fuck? Wait, oh, no, stream is not over, but how did you guys just play like a bunch of games and you're like, F it? Did you guys randomly run into me because you had a high MMR or something? Because I ended up pushing to like 1800 and we got you guys at like 1800 MMR. Wait, did you guys lose like half the games? Was I one out of the people that you were trying to queue into? Was I that one out of the 50% win rate that you guys had that night? Whoop! If you guys beat my ass, I would have thought you beat anybody. My priest was okay. My priest was decent. Although he was a little toxic. Yeah, I actually have a lot of the games. How did you guys beat me? Who beat you though? Because I thought you guys had like a really good strat. Did we hit 1800 on my paladin? I'm more as fucked. Oh, okay. Wait, no, you were on your unholy death. You were on a holy death knight. No. You were on a holy DK when I ran into you. Did I run into PvE got X? I really don't think I did. I would have remembered you. Because I ran into Dilly. I ran into Symbolism. I would have remembered you guys. I'm bad with names, but... Yeah, but just swap to Holy when Walker after ran into you. Okay, so what did Blazer get? 1-2 dead? What's his character name? 1-2 dead? 1-2 dead. So his character would have you guys' progress, right? Is him Maknathal? Is that him? Wait, I'm actually interested. How'd you guys do? That's him? I think that's him. That's him. That's the face and the... Wait. His Mistweaver. What? Oh, he ended up 1700. So wait, you swapped to Paladin after? Okay, that's not bad. Unholy didn't work? Wait, did you go healer and you go Paladin? Because you guys had like a double DPS thing going. I was excited for that. Alright, Elendilly. He DQ'd with someone else? He queued with someone else? Oh, okay. You sure? No, never did. Mistweaver Unholy. No, I meant like Paladin Unholy, Mistweaver. Direwolf. Sorry, boys. I actually wanted to see it. Because I ran into them. And they just stat on my priest. And I was like, ah. And the priest was like, ah, you could have done this. You could have done that. Why you bad rogue? And then kept queuing me. I'm like, ah. You know, the whole time I wanted to scream like, power shield. What is that? Dome, right? I was like, please use it. I don't think he did. I need to go look. I don't think I recorded that game. Or maybe I did because I ran into you guys. Dude, I actually almost got Blazer. If it came down between me and you 1v1 on Holy versus Outlaw, dude, I was feeling good. I feel like I could have got you. We got to duel sometime. But no more death pack for Death Knights? Really? Interesting. Okay, sorry boys. I'm so sorry. We gotta get back to the duels though. Alright, switch. Who do we got on this side? We got Antics playing on Team Blue. We got ourselves Athena, Kyle Jr., Suki. Whoa. Is that the... Are those... Oh, these look pretty. Those look pretty as glaives. And then we got Wayne back here too. We got ourselves on Team Red. We got Bleeding Paw. Hopefully not actually Bear Druid. Be out of form, by the way, if you're dueling my guy. Okay, he's not a tank. He's a feral. He has to be. See, we're going with that arcade. I see you. He's gonna go for that icy play. Lucron is in the back, and we got snitches. Icy. How you doing, my man? Bleeding. Ferals and rogues be out of stealth and be out of cat form or any form. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate ya. That's all. That's all I care about. Come on, get out of bear form. You gotta give him his Ceres or something. Icy's actually going for cooldowns. Did you see Antics for a second? Looks like Icy's already popping some CDs off the bat. Did it go Icy Veins by accident? Gonna be a road opener by Antics. This is trying to get a setup. Gonna be a root by him, but that's gonna be Antics trying to see if he can blast a laser. Ray of Frost for Icy so he can move around with it. Interesting choice of talents, actually. And Icy's gonna get another route onto Antics. Needs to go for another ammo bolt. Smoke bomb is gonna obscure the vision. Gonna drop down a frozen orb that actually is moving. That's an interesting choice of a frozen orb. Antics is just continuing to pummel pressure into Icy. That's gonna be early ice block off that cloak. But he is a frost mage, so he does have 2 ice blocks. So he could use one now. And he would have one for later. Trying to get whatever healing he can. Blizzard almost coming out, but that's gonna be a road to follow. And that's going to be killed shot by Antics. Icy doesn't have an answer for it. Does actually have a trinket. And Antics trying to get a beam rolling, but can't do it. Shadow Step coming out. Going to get rooted off the bat into an ammo bolt. Maybe Icy is trying to get himself another bit of damage. What is that just now? I think he just used some essence, but I don't know which one. Antics is gonna go for evasion, try to see if he can dodge Neo style all of those icicles. Looks like it's not gonna happen. Does get a blind onto Icy, gonna kid the shot him. I think that's gonna be N unless Icy has another ice block. Nope. Not really sure if Icy knew exactly. I feel like Icy was not prepared. I think he made a mistake at the very beginning, it looked like. Yeah, look at my character. Are you Suki? Or are you Athena? How you doing, Briar? How you doing, my man? It's gonna be Seavark. Actual Cyclonic blasting Antics on the opener. That's gonna be small shield for Antics. I see a lot of people running this brand new trait. I'm not a huge fan of that shield. That's so nerfed in PvP now. And you're not gonna have the damage of that shield for 30 more seconds or so. I think it's like 35 seconds. Gonna be Seavark actually teleporting on top of Antics, it looks like. Took a little bit of time, but that's gonna be killing shot to lock down Seavark and lock him out of these spells for a second. But as Antics still playing very defensive, could have got some bleeds on the Seavark with like a road, maybe a rupture or something. But it's just gonna be chilling. And just so everybody know, Bleeding Paw is still in bear form. You're gonna give someone else Ysera. Yo, Lucron, snitches, can you be like, yo, Bleeding, can you pop out of and Antics died. I looked away for a second, Antics died. We're gonna blame that on Bleeding Paw as well. Snitches, come on, get this boy, come on, like, Ysera, man. What is supposed to be his fair spot? Whatever. I'm done trying this out. Suki is gonna be up next though with a blur right now off of Seavark. And it's gonna go for blood of the enemy, but actually missing a lot of his damage. Still trying to catch up to Seavark, but he's just kiting him around the circles the whole time. Gonna be dropping down the Arcane Blast into some missiles. And it's gonna get a freeze onto. I keep swapping to wrong Demon Hunter the whole time. Darkness coming out for Suki. Maybe a little bit too early. Sound onto Seavark. Gonna blink out of it and continue to just max rate Suki the whole time. Arcane missiles barraging him down. Suki's gonna flap in the air. Does Seavark have the invisibility? He does not, but the shields do keep him alive for a little bit longer. And Seavark is gonna go for a few more instant casts to keep the health up and running right now. Still trying to run away from Suki for as much as he can. Does that clip him? I think that Arcane Orb does clip him when he sends him like that. That's gonna be Arcane Missiles. Oh wait, Kyle is actually he's balancing it out. He's gonna be in bear, the guy's gonna be in bear. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Now both of them get Ysera's gift if they are running his Restoration Affinity. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Thank you, Kyle, actually making the duels more balanced. I appreciate you, my guy. I say that, and then we're gonna see Kyle heal like a rested in just a bit, and it would be like, oh, gonna be Suki trying to get a stun onto Seavark, but that's gonna be a temper, recovering a lot of health. Cyclonic Blast coming out. Does Suki have anything for it? Lots of damage and Arcane Missiles coming out for Seavark. Does he have the execute power to finish off Suki? It's gonna continue blinking around. Suki barely any health, and down they go. Mid-air collision. Gonna be Athena charging at Seavark in the opener. I-Beam to fall, getting interrupted immediately with more Arcane Missiles flowing for Seavark. Does Athena have a stun lock set up for Seavark though? Needs to land one. That's going to be another route to separate these two for a moment. Arcane Blast coming out for Seavark. Going to be blasting Athena for a bit, but that's going to be a shot mill for a moment for Athena. Is that going to be good though? Another blink out of Seavark. Blinking around. Athena, every time he thinks he knows where Arcane Mage is at, Seavark is already gone. That's going to be more damage out of Seavark. Continuing to blast Athena. Issacast Arcane Blast coming out, but Athena still has a fair amount of health though. Seavark is whittling down little by little. But that's really all he can do. I-Beam coming out, and Athena's going to get a lot of leech. Seavark did go for an invis. Actually, he's just juking out Athena. I think Athena's visibly confused in the stream. He's visibly confused, trying to find Seavark, and Seavark is literally playing mind games. Literally playing mind games. Trying to go for a bit of a teleport. That's going to be temporal. Gonna take the damage to the face, but he's going to heal through some of it. Dampening is starting to roll in the 5-minute mark. 2%. So Seavark got himself a massive heal for it. And Athena not looking healthy at all. Does he have anything left? Going to be another blink by Seavark. Athena trying to hit him. Not going to happen. And Seavark going back to his position. Wayne Walvin is going to be up next. Wayne versus Seavark. So far, Seavark is just knocking people out. He got the Antics. He got Athena and Suki. He might be down all the way to Kyle, and that's going to be a cheeky Arcane Blast in the opener as Wade is trying to catch behind the pillar. Wade trying to get some damage rolling in Seavark, but the slows are coming out. Might have to go for a Hand of Freedom here, but he knows he's going to get stolen, and Seavark is trying to crack through the Shield of Vengeance, and he does get to do that. No, it's another defense that's going to be out of the way. Wayne, potentially, all he has is Bubble left versus Seavark. Seavark accidentally picking up the eyes, but he's blinking around a bunch. Trying to stay mobile. Looks like he's actually out of blinks. Cyclonic Blast coming out. Does Wayne have a way to stop it? Looks like there's going to be some freebie damage. Bubble coming out for Wayne. That's an insane amount of damage coming out for Seavark. And a massive defense. And Wayne is just continuing trucking along. He just continuing to run, trying to go for a flash of light. Not going to happen. Instant cast for Arcane Blast coming out for Seavark. That's going to be weighing out of cooldowns. And Kyle Jr. is the last man standing. He just going to get at Seavark right now. 10% dampening. Looks like he's actually going to give him the full honor duel. Let him get at least quite a bit of health. So that's super nice of him. Seavark, you better let the guy get a proper opener. No dots, no shenanigans. Was that shenanigans? I don't think it matters. Kyle's just gonna be like, you know what? Doesn't even matter that much. Let's go. Bash onto Seavark. Big bite coming out. Lots of damage. Back to back. Seavark is gonna go for a bit of a shield. Another bite coming out. Cyclonic blast coming in for Kyle. Seavark is gonna temporal. This is best he can. Sage Tricky coming out. Is gonna gain some health back from that temporal, but not too much though. That's going to be Kyle leaping in, trying to take out that health immediately. Lots of damage from this bad boy. Arcane Blast coming out for Seavark, and Kyle getting knocked up in air. Power shifting this immediately. Shield is back up for him. Is he still running the Trident from COS? I think it is. It's still a decent weapon. I don't know how strong it is anymore, but somebody might have to give me the details of the heals that he does. I'm just interested. Like, I'm not going to be able to stop somebody from using it. I'm just personally interested. Gonna be cooldowns for Kyle. Trying to go berserk on Seavark. Running him down. Is going to continue power shifting. He's shifting him to bear early. Then Seavark pops a slow. Then he power shifts out of it immediately. Trying to kind of destabilize his GCD with Seavark. Another route onto the mage. The mage can't go anywhere. Can't run. Going to be Skull Bash. Lock him out on Arcane. Big bite. And Ice Block is going to be the last bastion of defense for Seavark. And Kyle still has a lot of damage ready. Another leap onto Seavark and more power shift. He's just going to power shift after the Seavark has used a slow. So he's got to get destabilizing the CDR a little bit. Seavark is trying to get a defensive going. It's going to go for instant cast back to back. It's going to be able to drop it down onto Kyle, but it's going to be another leap by Kyle. Again, another pop. Look at that. As soon as the slow comes in, shifts into cat form, where he can stay mobile. Big laser beam out of the cat. Oh my god. It's a cat with a laser beam on his head. The next step is going to be Bleeding Paw. Trying to make a play here with a stun. Kyle actually turning around the stun onto Bleeding Paw. And Kyle is going to get the thorns up and running. So is Bleeding Paw. Going to be a bite on Bleeding. And Bleeding is already bleeding. Look at this man. His health is not looking that healthy anymore. Kyle's going to go for that thorns. Trying to play it out. Bleeding Paw's health is not looking that good. Kyle's still holding on to 2 walls. Hasn't had to pop a wall at all. That's going to be Bleeding. Trying to go for some big damage right now to Kyle. Big bites coming out. That's going to be a big bite back and Bleeding, but he does get a second wall running. Kyle's just going to pop a bunch of heals. The health is more or less equal. Bash onto Bleeding, but he's going to go for a trinket. Kyle is going to just try to sprint out of there. Get the hots rolling. Try to deal with the dots. And Bleeding is going to be on the offensive as best he can. Cyclonic Blast coming out by Kyle. Dropping down Bleeding Paw's health quite a bit. Into a stun onto Kyle. Trickens out. We might have to wall this. Actually, hasn't used wall. This man is a maniac. He's like, I don't need to use my wall. I am fine. I'm at 2%. I'm okay. Into a stun onto Bleeding Paw. Trying to get the big bite numbers up. Big bite to fall. The thorns are up into a root. Does Bleeding Paw have enough health to live this? Needs to heal right now. Regrowth needs to come out. Just got himself a measly little rejuve. But I think he's going to die to the dots. Oh my god. Kyle asserting the dominance of a cat species. It's like, I'm the alpha male. Actually, in cat species, isn't like the female the dominant one? Isn't like a matriarchy? Either way, the alpha. Whoever's the alpha and the beta. And I guess Bleeding Paw is made... Not literally, not in the way you guys thinking. He was literally made a beta. Kyle is going to get a wall rolling as the Death Knight Snitch is going to get full Army of the Dead rolling with a Lucid Dream. And Kyle is going to try to minimize the damage by just running away from the army. Army popping on one side, Snitches on the other. A-bomb still out in play. And Kyle does get to draw some calm points from the pets. Going to get a second wall and a bite onto Snitches, but that's going to be a lot of necrotic stacked up. Kyle needs to go for a lot of healing. Going to get a stun onto Snitches, trying to see if he can force a trinket, but it's actually going to pop a very defensive play. That was him popping Incarnation just so he can catch a resell for a second. But he's going to use it as much as he can. Instead, just taking quite a bit of damage from those dots. It is collapsing on him a little by little, and Kyle does catch a re-stealth too. The Kyle could go for a setup, but Snitches might just have to nab the eyes. Walks by them, doesn't pick him. It's a bug. Oh, now he does. I get him. And it's going to be Kyle still landing the opener. IBF coming out from Snitches, and Kyle is just going to poke back while he got a defensive out of Snitches. Stun coming out by Snitches is going to get the pet OP up and ready to go. Kyle has a fair amount of health still left. Minute left before the wall is available. Going to get a short stun onto Snitches with a root to follow. He's actually out of options. How he wants to deal with Kyle, and Kyle is just going to drop down, let the pet run around a long way. That's going to be a regrowth or two. Snitches needs to get next to Kyle, pop that transfusion, clap out a bunch of AoEs. Going to be actually an interrupt on the Azeroth beam, so Kyle will still be able to use his bash on the Snitches. Breaks out over the trick, is still big bite to follow. Going to be Cyclonic Blast next by Kyle. AMS coming down for Snitches, burning through AMS so quickly with an Azeroth beam, which the Snitches actually trying to obliterate him. Short pet stun does get a transfusion rolling. Kyle not looking that healthy anymore. Can he survive this? Storms are coming up. Big bite to Snitches, bleeds are up and running. Kyle, does he get to escape? And Snitch is gonna die to dots alone. He does die to the dots at the very end. And Kyle pounces right on top of him. How do you survive this? This man is actually an insane feral. Oh my god. His health drops so low and he's as cool as a cucumber. I shouldn't say cucumber. Cats hate cucumbers. Whatever Cat's like. Next up is going to be Lucra. Get his stunned up. The pet is going to join the fight. Is going to get a back-to-back stun into the pet with a horror effect to follow. Going to be a fear back up. And Kyle does have the line of sight here. Actually, fear pathing is putting him right in the room. A couple shadow bolts are going to break him out. But before Lucra gets the full imp army going, he's just going to get a couple demon dogs in there. Setting up for work for the next time. Kyle is going to get some damage going. Hand to go down with wall coming up for Lucra. Trick inside of it. That's going to be a hand to go down. Does connect with Kyle. Does give himself a wall right now. That's going to be another regrow for him to snag, at least for the time being. Kyle without a trinket though, so look around next trinket setup, some wombo combo. He actually will have Kyle. Wall coming out for Kyle right now. Pre-wall this damage, his hand to go down. Trying to come out, is going to be tired, up and running. Actually has a good position. Going to be able to slap a couple of damage into Kyle. Getting a couple of casts in, and Kyle is trying to line aside that thing a little bit. The monitor is right on top of him. Not doing damage though. Stun coming out to Lucron. Is not tired, not going to do anything. He's just standing there. Tyrant is just a big old dummy. He's just watching Lucron die. He doesn't care. Horror effect to Kyle, granting Lucron a little bit of health. 13% into this duel. 50% dampening. Julio donated just now. Giuliano, actually. Oh, this is going to be a stout bike out to Kyle. Lucron trying to get a bit of damage. Kyle barely has any health. It can be anyone. And Kyle does go down at the very end. Trying to get a big blast of the laser. And it came down to the wire. And Lucron narrowly escaped out of that one. Seavark went 4-0. Then Kyle went slapping everybody after Seawark into who else was a Bleeding Paw. He got Snitches down and tried to make a play with Lucron and couldn't quite do it, but Jesus, that was insane. And his healing is actually not as... Seawark actually healed more. Compared to this damage, Seawark had a lot of... He did play into dampening, so I guess there's that too. But what I'm saying is he has more realistic numbers. Like his healing didn't over exceed his damage. Or it wasn't as close. Because normally it's like, oh my god, he healed as much as he did damage. And I feel like sometimes it's nuts. Jesus, dude. Kyle, that was insane. Lucron, good job there at the very end, dude. Held in. Seavark actually clapping out the team one by one. You gotta give him credit too. Yo, can we get a hashtag to Giuliano Costa in chat, showing our appreciation for the wonderful nation, my man. Oh my god, my man, thank you so much. Yo, we got a hashtag Giuliano Costa in chat, showing our appreciation for the wonderful nation of what looks like 2 Russian bones, 2 Russian dollar bones. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Wheeze. Sorry. I tried to do wheeze and ended up doing cough. Bounce, my man. Love your work, yo. Love you, buddy. Love you, Bounce. Can we get a hashtag bounce in chat? Show, oh, Bunce. Look like Bounce. Can we get a hashtag my boy Bunce in the chat? Showing our appreciation for the wonderful nation, my man. Haven't heard that alert in a while. Woo! Goddamn, boy. Thank you so much. Very generous of you, boys. Thank you, my man. Bunce. Couldn't do it without these beautiful boys out here. Fire streams on fire? Hell yeah. If you ever wanna join, feel free. Yo, Dan, I haven't seen Dan in duels in a while, man. Maybe one day Dan is gonna come in. I don't know. I think Dan's been busy working and such. So perfectly fine. Okay, who else we got? Who else we got? Ready to go, bud? On my death night. Look me up in the army of games I have played. I'm stuck at 1800. I have over 200 games in this season already. Seavark, you're fucking kidding me. We gotta get some games in, dude. Rogue Mage. We'll get to K easy, dude. We'll play. We'll learn. I think it'll be a lot of fun. You Zach down. Zachary got a group. QS. Okay, Zachary got a group. Who else? We got Matukes. I guess we can do Matukes right now. Later match. I'll wait for the next one, but I got a game. Perfect dire. Let me get Zachary and Matukes. I'm pretty sure Matukes and Zachary want to tussle with the muscle here. They want to beat one another up. They know each other well. But that'd be so cool to have them verse one another. Death Knight versus Warrior. You know, two buds against one another. Against the world. Against the world. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Is this a NA? This is NA! Woo! And Blazer is here. Boomsaw is here. Thundress. Okay, let me introduce these boys. With the recording. So switch. We got ourselves Team Bull with ball. Oh, did you get your 18? Is that 1800 set? On your Paladin, did you get your 1800 set? All right, not bad, not bad. It's not a bad set, chat. Even got the Trident too. Not a bad set, right? I think it's pretty decent looking. He doesn't look satisfied with it though. That's gonna be a Boomsaw as well. We got Thundress. We got Shadow too. Hey. Get a little Peppy Bird on top of you. And Zachary versus Team Red with Mom, which is actually Matukes on his DK playing the Frost. We got ourselves. Oh, wait. Look at the Tabard. That's a Mr. Panaria tyrannical set, dude. That looks dope. We got Aseri here. We got Lilith as Assassination. We got Nando back. The Beastmastery Goddess here, boys. He's back. We miss you, buddy, in Orc Voltage. Gotta give it another round here. Mom, looking up. He's going to be going first. Is it versus Zachary? Oh, it has to be it, dude. They know each other. Good buds. One Warrior, one Death Knight. One on Team Alliance. Representing everything that the Alliance stands for, which is, I don't even know what at this point. I guess better than the Horde. And then Animum's like, you know what? I'm just here for the fun. You know, there's Sylvanas, but I'm here just for the show. Look at me. I'm a Death Knight. Don't look like I care about the Horde. That's going to be Zachary, a Fury Warrior versus Animum playing the Frost Death Knight. Two Warriors in the ring. No pillars, most likely. That's going to be Animum popping out his Remorseless Winter, trying to get a ramp going onto Zachary. Zachary is... He did not trigger that first stun, did he? Or did he at the end? I couldn't tell. I don't think he did. But that's going to be a lot of damage stacked up by Animum off the bat. Actually collapsing lots of damage to Zachary. And Zachary is going to try to get some offensive pressure going too. Going to get that Reckless rolling. Lots of rage getting built up. Animum taking quite a bit of damage. Zachary peeling away. Tries to go for a charge, but that's still going to be a grip. Animum getting that Transfusion rolling early to heal from Zachary. And that's going to be IBF during that Blade Storm. Popping all defenses. Rotating them to maintain their health as best as possible. Against Zachary. Doesn't have to worry about stuns because Zachary probably... Oh, he does actually play Stormbolt. Maybe that might have been good here, but Zachary kind of jumping around, waiting for that charge. It's going to be able to snag that second charge in there. Animum needs to deny those charges for Zachary. That's going to be a big Azeroth blast. Zachary is going to go from Rage Regen, throwing it down a fear onto Animum to disrupt the blast of Azeroth, and Animum does need to get their resources going again all over with the Frost DK damage. Going to have cooldowns back up very, very soon. They're going to have, this is where it comes in. This way we get some cooldowns. Animum doesn't have a grip for Zachary. Zachary's going to have to get a leap because he couldn't quite get away from the Death Knight early enough. He's going to be able to get a leap and engage back in with a charge. Going to be more healing coming in for Animum. Both these guys are just going to have to play to the heal playstyle. Animum needs to deny Zachary charges. So save your grip until Zachary is trying to really get away. And before he gets a charge in, grip him back in and Chain of Ice him. Can't let him get a heal like that. So Animum might be able to continue this damage. Zachary, look, he's trying to peel away. And it's going to be a grip right on top of him into the stun, not letting Zachary go anywhere. Tricky coming in for Zachary right now. Does still snag a charge. That's going to put him definitely ahead with a commanding shot right now. So he does have a lot more health. Animum is going to be dropping down very low in health. That's going to be close to execute range. Needs to heal ASAP, but does still have cooldowns rolling. Any kind of cooldowns they do get though. Any kind of runic power they do get from this, they need to be swollen into Death Strike. Sitting in that execute range. Very deadly time, and that might be the end right here. Zachary tried to end him right now. Animum barely hanging in. Transfusion finally coming out. Does land a grip before the charge comes in for Zachary. And could maybe line of sight. Not letting Zachary go anywhere. And Zachary's continuing to run. But Animum is staying right on top of him, not letting him get any charge heals. That's going to be tricking out of the sun and actually turning the damage run onto Warrior Zachary right now. Again, not letting him go anywhere. Stunning him in the middle. That's going to be more damage by the death. That could be the end of Zachary right now. Does he have anything left? AMS coming out for Animum just for anything. Zachary getting that fear into a charge. That's going to be his last bastion of defense. 20 more seconds before Enrage Regeneration is back up. Commanding Shout is going to be available right now. He's going to get a little bit of health right now. Can he survive for 10 more seconds before Enrage Regen is up? Definitely trying to get those charge heals. That's going to be low health and actually getting clapped out by Animum at the end. He played that grip playstyle so well. Took a bit with Zachary, but he did take him down. A warrior versus a warrior. Champion versus champ right here. That was so good. Oh my goodness. The Pally healed him? Who, Blazer? Or Aseri? Did Aseri actually heal him? Is that what happened? Did Aseri actually walk up and heal him? Hello? Wait. Did Aseri actually heal Animum? Wait, did he? Yes, he did. I need... Boomer. You will be able to see in details if he healed them. Boom. Somebody tell Boom to type in chat. Somebody tell Boom to let me know in chat. Or if somebody has proof, throw it on Discord. I need to see this. Like twice. I didn't even notice. I was so tunnel vision on Animum and Zachary dueling. Boom is going to have to go. Actually, Boom... somebody's gonna have to let me know, boys. Somebody is gonna have to let me know. Check Discord right now. Okay, hold on. Let's gonna get back in this duel though. It's gonna be Boom versus Animum. Animum doesn't have a lot of health rolling right now, but trying to maintain health. Boom is gonna get grip right on top of him. Stun coming in right now. Transfusion coming in for Animum. Maybe they'll be able to get quite a bit of health back. That's gonna be stun, and Boom is looking to add Animum right now. Animum barely hanging in there, trying to do what they can. Do is reapply their dots back onto Boom, and that's gonna be some necrotics that I think it was not necrotic stacking up, not death pact or anything. I think that was Maledict. I haven't seen Maledict in a while. All right, hold on. Nando, is he getting in there? Oh god, this is gonna be so hard to see. You're telling me that so it looks like the Paladin did heal Animum for 90k worth of health. Who are you and what are you doing here? Welcome to... Do you know what a duel is, Aseri? Nice name, nice smog. You know what? I'm gonna berate you because you're not even paying attention. Not even being... Do you know what a duel is? Do I need to explain myself? Oh my god. Aseri, whatever happens to you is out of my hands, man. Whatever happens to you. Blazer wants to end you. That's out of my hands, man. I'm not stepping up for you. There we go. He's out of the fight, boys. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Gonna be stunned by Boom. Actually gonna be counter stunned by Nando. And that's gonna be Boom trying to still dueling Nando. It's gonna be Cyclonic Blast Star come out. It looks like he didn't actually do it. Maybe it was a shot him by Boom at the very last second. Did Nando actually end up using the trinket? Because he still might have it saved up in the back pocket, or maybe the cooldown was already triggered. And Nando is still hanging in there versus Boom. Does get a set of crows rolling too. Try to disengage. Acceleration coming out, and Boom is gonna look for some cover. Is actually able to dodge quite a bit of spells, quite a bit of shots from Nando with the blur, and it's going to go for Leech onto the pet. Nando might have to peel the pet back, as Boom is actually getting quite a bit of healing with the pet, able to build a lot of resources as well. That's going to be imprisoned onto the pet for a second. Does get a freezing trap onto Boom Soul. That's going to be Nando getting his pet back, making sure the pet is all right. Azeroth blast onto Boom. Can he do anything out of this? Barely charges behind the pillar. Should have probably pillared it instantly. That's going to be short stun onto Nando. Trick is out of it immediately. Let's see have a stun for Boom. Going to be dropping darkness. Boom wants to sit in there. It's going to hit the pet for a bit. So for Nando, it's really RNG whether he gets the damage through or not. For Boom, it's RNG whether he lives or dies. It's going to try to engage with Nando. It's going to be Bestial Wrath coming out. Get the pedal beefed up. Does he have a stun to add Boom Soul? Does he have it here? This is going to go for maybe a stun. Freezing Trap instead. If he has a stun, looks like he was actually pet maybe broke the freezing trap. Is going to make sure the pet is back up and healed. Looks like the pets also kind of go a long way behind pillars sometimes. Oh, pet actually does go down. Nando might need to revive it. Try not to get interrupted by Boom, and Boom has him in a stun. The trick available. Nando might have to turtle shell to revive the pet just to get the damage going. So for Boom, this is actually going to be a massive advantage for such a massive cooldowns out of Nando. And then Nando's kind of exposed. Going to go up in the air. That's not going to be a turtle shell that's available. Boom, Nando can get some damage range, but I think Boom is actually taking him down so much faster. Nando's in a bad spot right now. Freezing Trap is waiting for Boom, though. Nando needs to get himself another heal going with that pet immediately. And he's gonna go for that camo, actually. Trying to wait out the camo as long as he can. Got a couple of heals here and there. Stun coming down. Ivy to follow. And I think he's gonna get cleaved down right now. But boom, he does go down. And here we are, boys. And here we are. Sorry about that, Dal. I didn't know till I heard his stream was yeah, I was so focused on a duel to Matux. So, Animom, or also Matux, and Zachary, you guys need to have a reduel at one point. Because we were not aware that Aseri doesn't understand what a duel is. It's called 5v5 1v1. But the main part is duels. And this guy just came in and was like, I'm just gonna heal him. Oh, I don't know why nobody's attacking. I thought it was a... Maybe he thought it was a 5v5. Orc Voltage up next over. So boom, getting up the A-bomb and everything. 8 minutes in, 22% dampening, rolling out right now. Boom is still hanging in there, man. He got a little to get through. Gonna be a stun onto Orc Voltage. And it's gonna be big IBF for Orc Voltage with AMS. Getting a lot of cooldowns put together, but it's backpedaling? Is really backpedaling away from Boom. He has his pet over there, but he backpedaled way out and is gonna drop down a death and decay, I guess. I don't really understand. Gonna be Boom, so flying up in the air, getting a few pot shots at Orc Voltage. It looks like the boy is gonna go down. Next up is gonna be Lilith. Last person standing, walking up from the other side of Boom. There we go, giving him the honor duel. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. I like it. I like it. Boom versus Lilith. Demon Hunter versus Assassination. I think definitely... ooh, I was gonna say, I think Assassination has an edge against the Demon Hunter if you play right. But Lilith is even getting that early sap, not even letting Boom go back, not even letting him use the eyes. Gonna be a stun to Lilith, and Boom is gonna be able to engage in the demon form. Gonna be evasion for Lilith a little bit early. Shadow step into Boom, and Boom is just trying to stay away from that evasion, just fell rushing as much as he can out of there, dropping out darkness, as Lilith just not letting him give moments of respite, but that was Vendetta out of Lilith, so that is worth dropping down a cooldown for him. And Boom Soul. He's trying to see if he can get himself a bit of a setup. Lilith looking like he wants to port out. He does port out. Does change up position. Does land a stealth. Could he get a sap at a Boom Sword before the eyes come down? Before Spectral Side comes in? I think Boom Sword might be able to get that here. Does get it. Does see Lilith. That's going to be Shadow Step, but instead of a sap, it's going to be a cheap shot. Has to engage him right now into a kidney shot, getting quite a bit of damage to the Boom Sword. Does Boom Sword have an answer? Does he get a stun? Lilith still holding on to Trinket, and does Trinket. This Boom Sword is going to go into full Metamorphosis, double eye beam into Lilith. Could go for big damage. Blind coming out on Boom. And Lilith, does he get away for free though? Doesn't look like there's any damage over time, so he does get a reset. Wait, Lilith could actually take down Boom right here. If he gets a sap on him. He should probably just get a cheap shot instead. Okay, maybe he got damage already. Getting that kidney shot into Boom Sword right now. Is he have enough? Gotta be a short stun by Boom onto Lilith. And Lilith cheat down, does get procced out. Does send a Maledict at Lilith. And his Fell Rush takes him out. What the what, Lilith? You sap him. Boom actually went for a big old 1v4. We did not even realize it. Because this guy right here, decided to mess with our duels. Who does that, dude? Who does that? Yasarian, I'll give you one more chance, guy. I'll give you one more chance. One more chance, alright? Now that we... Because I don't want to be a mean guy. I'll give you one more chance, Yasarian. Alright? I'll give you one more chance. You know what I say? Now that you know what a duel is, now that we established that, I felt that was originally pretty obvious, but now that we know what a duel is, I'll give you another chance at these duels. But I mean duels, as in 1 versus 1. As in 5v5 1v1 duels where you get to 5 group of people and then you go one after the other, one by one by one. Like Pokemon style. With a big emphasis that it is a one-on-one duel. Keep your buffs to yourself unless you're certain classes. And you only can go once your guy in your team dies. And if it's your turn. Alrighty. I mean, maybe I just had to mention it. It's been a while since I really had to mention the rules of 5v5 1v1. Because most of you guys get the idea. It's like all those popular streamers made it popular, but maybe that guy never been in these. Maybe it's the first time he's hearing of me. Yo, such a nice boy. Hope all is well. I'll be lurking here as always. Ah, King, appreciate it, my man. Anti-flexual, you're just up in my face. What's up? You got that smirk? Like, you up to something. I know it. Alright, who's Doomlord? Ready, go to group of 5. Perfect. We got a 5. We have 5 people here. Most diverse team. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's Doomlord and Tricold. Let's get Doomlord and Tricold. That's a Demon Hunter butt. Got a Tricold and Doomlord in here. We're gonna get Seavark and we're gonna get Zachary eventually. Gonna keep the same group, me and Boom, let's go. Alright, Zachary, I'll get you guys after this one, man. No, called your name first. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. How many more are you doing? Are you running 3s, but I want to join? Yo, James, we're gonna do a bunch of them until I get tired, man. I came in late. I came in really late today, so we're gonna give these as many of these rounds as we can. We're gonna give these as many times as we need to. Alrighty? We're gonna have as much fun as we can here, boys. I want to give NA a chance to fully play out your games. I think it'll be fun. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got this time? We got ourselves Elixra hanging out on Team Red. Haven't seen you in a while. We got Bughaven. Oh, okay. Mr. Pandaria player. Alright. We got ourselves Cyclone God X as a big old Xander. We got Omni Knights and we got Serum playing as a Naked Undead. Looks like Destruction Warlock versus Cart. We got Carter. We got Codaline. What is Codaline playing? MM? Is that a Marksman Hunter? Is that a Marksman Hunter? Actually is Marksman. Gonna get a knockback to Buckhaven. Is gonna go for a double tap aim shot on him in the opener. That's gonna be in cap to stop the damage. Stun onto Codeine. And Codeine is just gonna take the damage with a touch of death. That's gonna be a lot. His double tap is not gonna do a lot. Gonna get a freezing trap. Buckhaven trick stun. Oh my god! Just one shot him and he's out of there. And we also got Dave, we also got Kyle, we also got Third. Looks like Third is up. Whoa, Codeine! He was not prepared, man. He was not prepared. Buckhaven just came in, one-shot him, and now he's been stoic. Buckhaven, if it was an anime character, he'd be that one mysterious character. He's just stoic right now. I think he's... What? Oh, okay. Did he port? I think this man is just messing with people. Did he just a port or was he lagging? I can't tell actually. Fear into Buckhaven right now is Third. Trying to get some damage, but not going to be Chaos Balls. They're going to land an in-cap onto Third, but that's going to be tricking it into Horror. Setting Buckhaven up. Looks like this man might be lagging a little bit. I feel like he's lagging a little bit. That's going to be Karma immediately. As soon as he sees Third popping off, big cooldown. That's going to be Infernal coming down. Trying to land a shot of Fury. We're going to be a leg sweep. And that's going to be Buckhaven trying to get a setup with a Fist of Fury as a Maledic is rolling onto Third. Does land a stun on him in the images, and Buckhaven is still kicking. Third got through that Karma fairly easily. Gonna be a Pet CC. Succubus coming out with that Casball to the face. Buckhaven gonna get a wall up and running. Does land an interrupt onto Third. That's gonna be Ring of Peace trying to disrupt his Casballs. Third is gonna get, I think, a Maledic rolling. Does land a Maledic rolling onto Buckhaven with a Fury to follow. It's going to be a massive Casball to follow after that. Doesn't actually get to use it because Buckhaven did get feared in a weird lining, weird pathing. Fist of Fury tried to come out, but that's going to be a Death Coil off the bat for Third. Buckhaven not looking all that healthy. Needs to get quite a bit of Vivifies into his system before he can really compete. Casball coming out onto Buckhaven. Doesn't have a defensive for this. Needs to be aware of his position. Might want to go for massive heals. Needs to grab a line of sight. Gonna be Patsy C, and Third actually has a pretty big Casball ready for him. Gonna launch that thing. That's gonna drop Buckhaven pretty low. Does he have Conflax to follow? Does get himself a massive heal. Leg sweep onto Third. Does he have a good touch of death? Big touch of death coming down. Does he have follow-up damage to follow? Barely has any health. Third hopefully doesn't crit or anything. That's gonna be massive. Oh no! Buckhaven, my man, I don't know what happened. That boy just got clapped up pretty hard. Unlucky. But Buckhaven gave it a best shot, man. He gave it as best of a shot as he could versus Third. I think that man was lagging a little bit. That's the feeling that I have. Is he probably was lagging. Serum is up next. It's gonna be Destro versus Destro. This guy's about to get gnomed. Yeah, he did get gnomed. Third. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of health to work for here. But it's gonna be a full duel. I don't know if Serum will let him get like a full heal. Because Serum was fine with him. Yeah, Serum. If you want this guy to get like a full heal, walk up to Kyle, Jr. or Carter and point at them. If you point at them, that'll basically tell him like, hey, go give that guy a couple of regrowths to get him full healed up. If that's what you want to do. If you don't, that's fine. Because that'll be faster than Drain Life. It'll be much faster than Drain Life. Or if you want to attack him right now, you cool. Yeah, Kyle, there we go. Kyle figured it out. Hey, Kyle, what a smart cookie, man. What a smart cookie. But he did get third, a couple of heals, just to get him in a more realistic duel condition. That is an honor duel right there between two Warlocks. I like it. That's going to be Immolate trying to come out for Serum. Going to be Green Fire versus Red Fire. Going to get Immolate rolling onto the pet. Third exchange in the Conflag or Immolate as well. Trying to get a Casbolt around the corner. Does get interrupted, and Serum needs to get towards the pillar in order to get some line of sight working here. Is to play the line of sight. Going to enslave Demon. Actually going to take Third's Demon. He's actually just took Third's Demon. He just, or at least he tried to enslave it. I don't know if he was able to successfully do it. I don't think you actually can enslave another Warlock's Demon. So his Demon is gone. So you might need to get another one going. Because that thing is still attacking you. You need to get your Demon up. Oh, he still does have a Demon. I guess he was maybe trying. Can you enslave the Infernal though? Can you enslave the Infernal? I wonder if you can. It's going to be a third trying to get a setup. Wall coming down. Might be able to get some big damage. Going to be an Infernal coming down for Serum as well. Fear to follow onto Serum into a Casbolt by third. Actually getting hit with a horror effect midway. That's going to be easy Casbolt for Serum. Does he get an interrupt onto third? Looks like both of them are just going to exchange Casbolts. Going to be a short stun onto third with a Cataclysm to follow, and Serum is going to try to see if he can get a Casbolt and going to get interrupted on. Maybe he can get another Casbolt into third, but he does drop into the Warlock Gateway. Going to be a Gateway for Serum as well. Short Conflag into third with a Horror Exchange, and third is going to be able to get some health. Banishing coming down onto Infernal, but that thing does dissipate. So both of these guys are really neck to neck on cooldowns right now, except third. Down a Trinket. Serum still has a Trinket because he has that Undead Racial Wall available for Serum, not available for third right now. But third does have some cooldowns ready too if he wants to go for Dark Soul and Stability. He could slam out some massive crits with Casbolts if he wanted to, but he's still playing very defensive, just trying to kind of kite away from Serum. Serum is going to catch him and the pet with a Havoc. Double heal for him and double CC. Going to get interrupted on fire damage, so Serum is going to be actually free to cast spells afterwards. Third is to create himself a Hellstone just to hang in there for a bit. And Serum is approaching him right now with a Conflag. Can he get the Fear? Does land the Fear before third. It's going to Casbolt the boy with the Fear to fall into another Casbolt. Just trying to get a bunch of Casbolts in there. Did he actually get line of sighted with that hill? Is that because this guy's a gnome? Did he just get... I swear to God, I've never got line of sighted like that before. As a Nightborn. My character's tall as hell though. But I think he actually just got gnomed. I feel like that gnome actually got it because he's so short, just line of sight there. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. Interrupt comes in onto third on his Firecast, it looks like. Before he could get the Cataclysm in. That's going to be Horror set up by Serum, but he's actually getting locked out on a Chaos He's going to be able, or actually it was maybe a Fear, maybe a Fire Spell, because it looked like he was getting locked out on a Chaos Bolt. That's going to be Cataclysm, maybe around the corner. Does disrupt it. Wants to catch third into place. Going to throw down the Crucible Flame. Going to be third. Using the Warlock Gateway second time this duel with the Casbolt chasing after him. Does trick it at the very end. Does dodge a stun. Is going to throw out his Flame of his own and drain life onto Serum. But that Casbolt is going to maybe end him. Does get hit by it. Interrupted him on fire. But that pet and the dots could be in the end. Third barely trying to hang in there. Barely trying to survive. Does end the Horror. Needs to be going for a Havoc Horror with the pet and Serum though. Needs to be looking out for Havoc Horror so you can get more of the healing. Fear coming out and no pet in sight. His pet is not going to be there to stop the cast of Serum. Might want to maybe... No, that Cataclysm missed. That's Casbolt ending. Oh my goodness. I kept calling Cataclysm Conflict Raid though for some reason. Dave is up next. Just popping in, dude. Shirts off. Dave is here. Thumbs up. Chums up. Let's do this. It's Dave. Serum is going to have to find a way to deal with the Army of the Dead that's just unloading damage on him. Dave popping every cooldown in the book. Gotta grab Serum in front of him with a stun. Getting obliterated by the pest. The Infernal is there for the moral support. Trying to get a Casbolt out while Wall is up. Is he going to be able to? Fear coming out. Gonna get kicked on a Casbolt. Maybe one. Does land one into Dave. And Dave is just going to heal two Casbolts into Dave. He didn't want to go down without a fight. He was like, you know what? I'm going to get hit a couple times, but I'm going to pop out as much damage as I can. Elixir is up next with a Cyclonic Blast coming in for Dave right now. Quite a bit of damage to Elixir, but Elixir does survive it. It's going to get a Commanding Shout rolling a little bit early. But it's going to be Necrotics getting stacked up a lot. And Elixir looks like... Are you keyboard turning a little bit? It looks like... It's kind of showing you back to Dave a lot. Dave is just way too fast for you, man. Enrage regen coming out for Elixir. Does he have any survivability here? Dave, he just continued to pump damage into Elixir. Stun to follow. Does he trick it? He does. Go for the trick. It needs to find himself a charge heal. Stun to Dave. He trickets out of it immediately. Or human racials out of it. Gonna be feared by Elixir. But his health is necrotic out. The pet is doing quite a bit. Does land a charge and does recover quite a lot of health at this 21% dampening. That's going to be Dragon's Roar as he's trying to do what he can versus Dave. But looks like he's going to be going down regardless. Dave taking another one out. Omni Knights rolling out into the next set. Dave is going to chain of ice him at the very beginning. And Omni Knights already popping wings. Dave is going to get that AMS rolling a little bit early. Hopefully he AMS a Hodge or something. That's going to be a more necrotic stacking up on Omni Knights right now. As Shield Avengers pops in. Dave is going to get the boys in here. As the army comes in, Hodge does come down, but Omni Knights is playing defensive. Focus Azeroth beam onto Dave. Does he interrupt it? He does. I think Omni Knights trying to even send some rockets at him, man. He's a rocket man over here. Omni Knights is a rocket man. Just see the rockets, the lasers, the everything, dude. What a gimmick. But Dave does burn through a Dark Pact. Not a lot of health left right now, though. Needs to get a lot of healing back. But that's going to be a nice execute by Omni Knights at the very end. Holy damage is way too much sometimes for Reds. Or at least too much for a Death Knight to deal with. Next up is going to be Carter, trying to see if he can get some dots on Omni. Leaping right back on him. Needs to get the bleeds up and running. Going to be a Thorns. That's going to be short Hodge on the Carter. He trinkets out of it. And Carter is actually going to be in a bad spot. Omni Knight's still holding on to a bop if he needs to. Skull Bash comes in. Can he add Omni Knights right now? This would be the perfect opportunity. Does have a massive cooldowns rolling with a Lucid Dream for lots of energy. And that's going to be Omni Knights with a bop. Trying to get offensive. Maybe should have been for more healing. I guess maybe he's just trying to deny Carter an opener. Omni Knights doesn't have a trinket. Shield event is coming up soon. Does deny the opener by Carter. But that's still going to be lots of damage, lots of bleeds. Bash comes in. Does he live through the badge? Does Carter have enough damage here? Does he go for the big bite? Flashlight's trying to come out. Not going to be able to have it. Does have a Shield of Vengeance if he needs to. Might want a Shield of Vengeance. No, he actually lucked out a Shield of Vengeance even. Bleeds are coming down. Big damage. Shield of Vengeance popping in. Is that going to be enough though? Does get him some flashlights at least. So no Skull Bash available for Carter. He's actually able to heal a bit. Omni Knights needs to go for as much healing as he can. Next opener by the Pharaoh is going to be brutal. Does deny the opener. That's going to be a Hodge. Has minute-long wings. Can he actually one-shot him right now? Carter actually going to be obliterated by a Nazarite beam. Thorns are up and trying to heal as much as he can. Wall came down. Every defensive came in. Trying to get a Skull Bash onto Omni Knights. That's going to be Omni Knights popping in another set of wings. Does he survive this opener by Carter? Big bite into a stun. And down he goes. Actually had a setup. Oh my goodness. I feel like if he didn't go for that Azurite beam that early, I think he would have been just fine. But maybe he went in a little too early. Gonna be a Cyclone God X with a Thorns walking out for Carter, trying to see if he can live through Cyclone God in the opener. Cyclone trying to come out as he lives up to his name. Carter also has a Cyclone. They're trying to juke each other's kicks out right now. Carter safety trinket proccing in right now, and Cyclone God Eggs again trying to get a Cyclone to get Carter low. Bash comes in. Does he clone him right here, or does he just go for damage? Does go for damage, and that's gonna be a big bite. Carter not looking healthy anymore. Gonna be a shortest bash ever to Cyclone God X. It does get it to Cyclone. Oh, it doesn't. Almost got to Cyclone him. Almost got to Cyclone him. Do you have a full elite set too? I think you do have a full elite set too. Oh my god. Looks good on Alliance. Holy crap. Cyclone God X versus Kyle. That's where it comes down to. Just going to trade a Moonfire. It's going to be up to these two Pharaohs. I think Kyle's just letting him get the opener. Kyle's not even going for Moonfire. He's like, come on. Come at me. Come here. Get at me. Do it. 42% dampening. We're going to find out who's going to be the better Pharaoh here. Big leap on a Cyclone God X as he does get the opener on Kyle Jr. And Kyle's going to get a restyle opener onto Cyclone God X immediately. There's going to be a wall out of Cyclone and Storms are up for Kyle. Cyclone is going to try to see if he can land a clone. Is that going to be maybe it's called Bash Kyle? Just choosing to get cloned. Just choosing to get cloned. Cyclone looking for that reheal with regrowth. Maybe he can catch a re-stealth. Does catch a re-stealth open onto Kyle, which is going to be big for him. Kyle's going to get a regrowth rolling right now. Thorns are up. He's going to wall his damage. That's going to go for Incon right now. Trying to get big damage to Cyclone God X. Cyclone going to get a wall rolling. Trying to get his cooldowns rolling too. That's going to be his setup. Big bite onto Kyle, and Kyle's safety chicken coming out. That's going to be second wall up. Cyclone no longer has a wall. Kyle changing up his essence actually for a little bit of Fell Flame. Bag bash, big bites, and Cyclone goes down. Wait, so Cyclone got an opener, and Kyle just turning around on the guy. Oh my god, Kyle is insane. That was incredible, boys. That was incredible. Lagged out for a bit. Aw, unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. It sucks when somebody gets lagged out like halfway through the duels, man. I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Oh my god, dude. What's up? What's up, Mr. Con in Gaming? How you doing, man? How y'all boys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Which team are you on? If you are... What's up, Swarly? How you doing, man? Gonna take my leave. See y'all. Yo, Swarly, my man. I didn't see you that much in chat, but hey, unless I've been not watching the chat, which is a good potential. Swarly, buddy, love you. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Can you look at the scoreboard? Yeah. I Swarly did say a couple things. Man. God damn it. Swarly, my man, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you, my guy. Alrighty. I got 5 season 3 elites. Set on. Look how bad we'll load in. Okay, cool. Let's get Zachary and let's get Seawark, I guess. Matix needs one more. Zachary, want to get me Matix again? We could. I'm a good rematch. I was running my PvE build, didn't expect to even kill the first. Okay, fair. What's the PvE build? What's the PvE build? Orium? Did someone confirm or deny that Elendilia's Cyclone God X was running Blood Talons and Soul of the Forest? Isn't Blood Talons good? No, wait. Blood Talons is in the same row as no, you need that bite to build comp points, right? The Fair Frenzy. Yeah. And so the forest, you need the Incarn. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't tell, dude. It's such a small, it's like a very, Blood Talents is almost invisible to see, like from a third person perspective. It's something you watch for buffs. In terms of the playstyle, I guess. And the horde teams, we got alliance teams, we got all the teams, boys. We got a group. I'm not joking, I'm not leader. I'm joking, I'm not leader. Okay. I'm gonna go for a rematch. Yeah, let's get Zachary and Matuk's rematch. How does that sound? Because they actually can get a full rematch. How does that sound? Matuk's and let me go lowercase. No, Matt cause and look at Matuk's and Zachary for rematch, just because those boys didn't actually get a full 1v1. And now these guys have the Matuk's and Zachary go first in both of these groups, okay? So they can get a real rematch, man. If they want to change up a few of the dudes, more than welcome to them. But I do want to have them go first, so they can get a real rematch. Alrighty? Because that Paladin, dude. That Paladin's more than welcome to join in. Just everybody make sure to explain to him what a duel is. Just so we don't have that confusion again. Alrighty, boys? Also, Thundrez didn't really get to play Blazed. Let's have Zachary go first. And then you can change up like Boom or whoever goes first. Because I want to get Shadow a chance. I want to get Thundress a chance. I think Blazer got to give us a spin for Paladin too. I think that'd be good. Hello, me old chum. What's up, Arthur? How you doing, man? Gnomed. Completely gnomed that last game. Alright, so Twitch, we got ourselves Team Death Knight here with Animom. First of all, for this arena, we are doing Animom versus Zachary first, because these guys need to have a real 1v1. But on Team Red, we also got Alexstroy in here. We got ourselves Dex. How you doing, Dex? We got ourselves Lilith playing Assassination, Orc Voltage, trying out the Frost. On Team Blue, we got Blazer. We got ourselves Boom Soul. We got ourselves Shadow. Just popping in on a mount. And we got Thundress hanging out in the back. But the first one is gonna be Zachary versus Animom. This time, no Paladins healing them. This time, 0 Paladins healing anybody. And hopefully, no confusion. Hopefully. If we see any confusion, somebody let me know instantly. It's gonna be Animom and Zachary. Zachary getting the charge in. Animom popping on cooldowns, trying to get a big ramp going. Actually gonna go for a bit of healing early on with the temporal. That's not temporal, but that's gonna be transfusion. Animom trying to get damage going. That's actually gonna go for a breath playstyle versus Zachary trying to breathe a bunch of frosty breath on him. Got the minty breath going on. Zachary trying to see if he can handle this. Is gonna get a fear onto Animom. Waiting out the breath for a bit. Then maybe can get a charge in, charge heal off that. Gonna be a grip by Animom instead, not letting Zachary even close in. Zachary is gonna have to leap out, charge in, try to get a little bit of healing. That's gonna be in Rage Regeneration coming out for the Warrior right now. Animom could also go for a little bit of re-heal, but that's gonna be huge recovery by the Warrior. But that's gonna be 2 minutes down before he can do that again. Stun onto Animom right now, as the Warrior just unloading rage into him. Animom is actually lowering on health. Execute range is very close. Transfusion coming out to save him into the recovery. And Zachary is going to be proactive, trying to get a charge in. Trying to get a slow into Animom. Going for it again. Going to be a grip into a stun. Trying to deny charges for the Warrior. That's exactly how Animom is going to get ahead in these duels. Zachary does really need to get himself a charge onto Animom from time to time. Maybe a slow. Maybe jump down, try to get as far range so he can maybe get a charge. That's going to be Chain of Ice coming down. Does land a stun on Animum. And is going to be able to come back with a charge, keeping his health up as best as possible. If he can do that for the rest of the duel properly, he'll definitely outlive Animum. Because Animum is going to have some heals here and there, but it's really going to come down to what your cooldown on transfusion. Do you have any cooldowns that you can rotate? Can you deny the healing for Zachary? Zachary can always basically maintain healing at all times. For Animum, it's all cooldown heavy, cooldown based. Zachary looking for maybe doing a bit of damage. Going to be another transfusion for Animum. That's going to be Zachary actually shutting down transfusion with a stun, which is good for him. Stun onto Zachary. He does break out of it with a human racial. That's going to be some damage for Zach with that recklessness. Both of each other are dropping low. Animum is starting to get the ramp up going, but that's going to be feared by Zachary. That's going to be another charge in so he can recover on a little bit of health. Animum is going to be starting to dip closer to that execute range, trying to use whatever runic power they have onto death strikes to maintain themselves. And it's going to go for empowered runic weapon just to get more resources. Both of these guys are getting super low. Animum recovering a little bit of health. Stun coming out by Zachary. Chicken for Animum. And Zachary maybe looking for another charge or heal from Animum. Looks like it's not going to happen. Does he have a leap? Actually getting close to low health. And Animum is going to grip him back in. Zachary doesn't have too much healing really rolling with. Does have enraged regeneration just a moment though. Stun coming out. It's going to be enraged regen, and maybe Animum could try to kite Zachary. Just going to use Minty Breath in him right now with Cinder Ghost's Breath. Zachary going for a big leap. Big charge. Does he snag that charge during enraged regeneration though? That is going to be the main question here, but his health is not looking that good. Short stun onto Animum right now. And Zachary does need to go for more charge heals every time. If he can consistently do that, he'll be just fine. He's getting a lot of resources, lots of rage, lots of rampages throwing down onto Animum, dropping down his almost full health back down to nil. And Zachary sustained himself fairly well, getting really good procs from his essence. Again, trying to see if he can get himself a charge heal. Is going to try to Blaze Storm, but that's going to be early grip by Animum just to displace him closer. Zachary just can't shake this Death Knight off of him. As the slows come in, transfusion coming out for Animum. Does stun it with a Stormbolt to shut it down. It's going to be stunned to Zachary. Check inside of it. As his health gets slow, IBF does come out of Animum, trying desperately to get a slow onto the Death Knight. Not looking like it's going to be happening with Chain of Ice. Fear comes in, does land a short charge. So at least he can maintain just a little bit extra health. For now, 50 seconds left on his enraged regen. So we are 4 minutes in. Might even be seeing dampening with these two dueling one another. Zachary dropping down in health little by little. Needs to maintain sustain. That's going to be a stun. Does need to get a charge off of that stun as well. Actually going to be grip. Couldn't quite get a full charge in there. That was a missed opportunity right there. Trying to see if he can just kite away from Animum. Going to be a big airstrike from the Ice Dragon. Cinder Ghost herself just joining the fight. Zachary and Animum just breaking out this parade of mounts. That's going to be Zachary going down. Animum taking him out. This time no paladin healing. Just Death Knight healing. Denying Zachary any kind of heals. That's all he needed. Going to be Chicken versus Boomsalt. No, versus Shadow. And Animum is going to go for a lot of resource right now. Are they going to go for a big breath of Sindragosa? Are they going to go for a big frost breath damage right now? Shadow's going to bail out. Going to be a grip again by Animum. Doesn't want to give Shadow out of there. Doesn't want to get him like away from him. And Shadow's just doing just fine. His health hasn't really dropped that much. And I think he tried to go for a stun onto Animum maybe? It was really hard to tell what that looked like. AMS coming down for Animum just to deal with the Fell Lances going up in the air from Shadow. As he goes up in the air. Deathstrike too strong. Deathstrike is really strong, isn't it, man? DKs are nutty. That's going to be Animum going for the Frost Breath. Stun coming out by Shadow. Animum feeling very confident. Will not be able to use a lot of the runic power for self-heals. Might be a bad situation because they basically get himself locked out. Trying to go for a lot more runic power generation with Lucid Dream. Trying to Deathstrike heal from Shadow. Get an transfusion. But down he goes. And that's going to be a charge by Elixir onto Shadow. Dropping down Darkness and keeping Elixir in the darkness. Trying to min-max the damage while Metamorphosis is still up and running. And is going to actually bail out away from the other side. As actually still has meta. Should be engaging with this meta as much as he can. Maybe he's just waiting for resources. Maybe he's waiting for the big I-beam. The I-beam is up. Elixir's going to take quite a bit of damage. Does get a leap charge onto Shadow. Might want to go for massive heals. And Rage Regen coming out. But no, isn't trinketing. He does trinket with a commanding shout. Trying to get a Bloodthirst or two. Needs to get a charge Bloodthirst. You want to heal up to full. Barely hang. And then a barely any health. Stormbolt onto Shadow. Into a Fear. Maybe too many CDs overlapping together. Maybe too many CC. And the Elixir does go down. Next up is going to be Orc Voltage. Try to see if he can make a play here. He's going to be able to do it here. Incap comes in. Orc Voltage just trinketed in cap or in prison, and he's actually just getting rained on. Oh my god. Late AMS is going to punish him. Not having a trinket is also going to be even more punishing versus Shadow does go for a grip, but that's exactly where Shadow wanted to be. That stun is going to just secure him the win. And Orc Voltage is just backing up completely with his damage. Not really sure why he's backing up. He should probably be attacking Shadow, trying to get those death strikes in. They should be hungry for some death strikes. And this man barely has any health, and he's going to go down. Orc Voltage is just not having a good day, man. Not having it. He trinketed A in prison. He let a lot of the fellow Lancers attack him close to the end with a bit of AMS. That was a toughie. Ah, Lilith. I hate how Lilith does that. As soon as he gets the honor duel, he's like insta sap, insta garrote, insta kidney shot. Not even gonna let the Demon Hunter reset. Well, that's just how the things are for 5V5 1v1 Duels. I would have normally let people reset, but Lilith is going to pay for the price of doing that. Trying to see if he can get some mobility. Trying to see if he can kite away from Shadow. That's going to be able to get a port away from him. But is that a good essence to run? I would have ran something more offensive. But maybe he's just playing for a very mobility-heavy playstyle. I like the idea. I like the tenacity of it. You know, that's a brave way of going in the game. And that's going to be Shadow actually dropping quite low. Is that not even Vendetta? That's not even Vendetta out of Lilith. Actually, I think Lilith wins this one. Unless Shadow can somehow recover on health. Barely has any health. Trying to see if he can bail out. What? Why is Animum on fire? That's going to be I-Beam coming out for Shadow into the stun into Lilith. Barely has any health. Trying to recover. Lilith also barely has any health. And Shadow's going to retreat for a moment. Try and dive in right back at Lilith with a blade dance. Going to be shortest cheap shot ever. Into a Garrote. Does Shadow have enough to deal with the Lilith? Lilith barely has any health. Blind on the Shadow is going to be able to catch a full reset. Is he going to run away? Okay, ran away to catch a restealth. Sap? Garrote? Does he miss his stun? I think he missed his stun, and that's going to be the end to Lilith. Why doesn't he sap ever? Lilith just doesn't like saps. It's like, I'm not a sap, you're a sap. It's like, no, Lilith, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. I'm trying to help you. That's going to be Shadow dropping down darkness. Shadow hanging out in darkness. And it's going to go up in the air. And that's going to be Dexterous. As what looks like Unholy. What's your pet? Oh, wait, there he is. That's actually... Shadow 1v5. I didn't even realize it. Oh my god, you healed so much. Zachary healed a lot too, but all that damage, he just healed through it. Frost Death Knights, dude. Nutty. I didn't even realize it was a 1v5. My first 1v5, there it is, colors. There it is. I like how your name in chat is colors. And your name in game is Shadow. That's like having an in-game name that's like rainbows. And like a name in chat just red. I was thinking it's kind of like the opposite or whatever. I guess Shadow is a color of some sort. Anyway. Great job, my man. Great job. That was parts of that duel were weird. I gotta say, Lilith, please sap. Lilith, please sap him when you blind them, man. Seavar got a 5. Who's else got a 5, boys? I think I would expect to play. Try that Outlaw, Seavar, or Sass, because I know you probably never even tried Outlaw. Only way I have is a chance that I can. Oh, as a mage. Oh, you could try Frost, but Arcade if you wanna, if you're comfortable with that. Seems strong. Let's duel. Yeah, he does. Okay, deleted. That's all killer, man. Let's always next time. Can I ask a question to chat? I guess. Depends on the question. DH is LA. You think so? Arms Warrior never win? Yo, Ashad, у нас был Arms Warrior. Катрикан. Он, как его, европейский Warrior. И он играет всегда Fury, но несколько дуэлев на стриме он играл Arms, и он неплохо играл. Я думаю, Arms не хороший спек на дуэли, но неплохо играл. I'm guessing you're Russian with the name, so I'm gonna hope. But I basically told him, hey, Kachkan is a Fury Warrior on EU, but he played Arms and he did pretty good. So while if your Arms might not be amazing in duels, they could do okay. They could do okay. Kind of like a straw poll, like you could try, but it won't let you. It won't let you. I got 5. Was all of Zag's group, and since they didn't got about a new one. It was all of Zag's group since they didn't go, but one new one. Fair enough. What's your gear? I have group. Don't mind, but next time. Okay, sounds good, Kyle. It is Here we go. And most other games, even with that, it's hard. I play Fire in Arena because I have a sub rogue with me, and we lose a lot of games. Even with that, it's hard. Is your sub rogue like, how good is he at CC? Because I think basically as Fire, you're there for the damage, but you're there for the damage, but trying to move it a little. So the sub rogue is the one opening up kills. Fire is there to do the damage. And Fire helps a little bit with setups, but you're mostly there for damage. So the sub rogue needs to do basically all the heavy lifting, most of it, to set up big damage. Comms, look into our Druid DK survival HPAL. Comms that are pretty much impossible for us to beat. They beat all the comms we can beat. At that point, I would just watch like Peekaboo or Zaryu and see if they have anything else to say when it comes to playing against those kind of comms. Maybe those comms might just be a hard counter. Could be a possibility. Let's get Seavark and Boom Soar in here, though. Got ourselves Boom. We got Seavark. And I had a soda waiting here the whole time, but I haven't got to drink a soda. I play Belf. Need to say more? Much. What's up, DJ? How you doing, my man? Does it be bad, never be ugly? Aw, man. Well, I'm already there, DJ. I can't help, man. Everyone's wanted to play in 5v5, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Matix, you're the fucking champ, dude. You're the fucking fam, man. I want to see how arms work, kill somebody in duel. We have a couple of videos, but maybe we'll see Catch can try it a couple of times. Or maybe somebody here wants to try it. More than welcome to. Gonna head out, brother. Thank you, Zach, for coming by, man. Appreciate you, my dude. Good luck on raid tonight if you guys are raiding. Season 20 games and 113 in a row. Once this season for 20 games and 113 in a row. That's pretty good. Wait, are you the sub rogue? Are you the sub rogue? Because it sounds like you're almost trash talking a sub rogue. Are you the sub rogue body count? That'd be hilarious. We got ourselves, what do we got? Switch. We got ourselves Team Demon Hunter. We got ourselves with Team Blazer. Blazer hasn't got to play at all. We got Boom. We got ourselves Shadow. We got Thundress. And we got Anti-Flexual. The intellectual coming out first. And gonna be last. Because that's all they needed. Versus the Decapitator. As a Fury Warrior. Getting that all... He's randomly just auto-attacking him. They're just trading a bit of blows here. And Deflection, get a nice a little bit of emote. I like that, dude. We got the Horde Team Alliance ready. And Deflection getting set up. He's just backing up. Decapitator needs to get a setup going. We got ourselves with Team Red with Seavark trying out Frost because I asked him. Ooh! That's a good set, dude. That's a good elite set, I think. We got Lucro in the back playing the Demonology. We got ourselves play God X. We got ourselves Pocket Picket. I want to call him Pickpocket every time. Gonna be stunned with Decapitator in the opener, already dropping close to 50% health, and Inflection flying up in the air, rain down on his parade. Decapitator is gonna have a bit of reflect rolling, but he's gonna find himself a little bit of line of sight immediately, and Inflection does reflect one of the phalanxes back to him. Decapitator is going to be in a weird position right now. It needs to get a lot of healing back up from Anti, but Anti just has so much behind him. Anti is actually down on a trinket too. I didn't even notice that. Going to be charged by Decapitator as he intercepts Anti. Stun coming out by the Demon Hunter, but a trinket pops in for Decapitator. Anti popping into the I-Beam demon form, but it's going to be a stun locking him down, and that's going to be Decapitator rolling up with a big... recklessness. How can I say the name? Focused Azeroth beam coming down by Anti-Flexion. Decapitator super low. That's gonna be an imprison, but still has Enrage Regen if he needs to burn the Warlock House and keep himself afloat. And is gonna go for the Crucible of Flame just to keep himself running. There's gonna be charge by Decapitator onto Anti. Gonna be a stun to set him up into an I-Beam. Gonna be able to get that big demonic form rolling with a second stun to follow. Stun onto Anti. Does Decapitator have big damage? Trying to get a setup. It's starting to get some ramp going onto Anti, but it's gonna be full demon form. Metamorphosis coming now by Anti-Flexion. Going up in the air. Decapitator is gonna pop the reflect and try to find some line of sight immediately. Anti is not looking that healthy, but now that it's Decapitator, it could be anyone's game. Anti is still holding on to Darkness. Decapitator is still holding on to Enrage Regeneration. Anti needs to go in on a stun or something. He's going to get a stun onto Decapitator. Are we going to see a defensive come out by him? Not yet. He's waiting. Darkness coming down. Wants to walk out of Darkness immediately. And Anti is just going to have to wait it out. Again, needs to go in on a stun so he can do as much damage as he can to get Decapitator. Needs to get that Immolation Aura rolling. Getting it set up. The Decapitator is just going for food, man. He's just having a snack. He's gonna go for Enrage Regeneration. Massive heal onto Anti as his demon form goes down. Does he Zerka Rage out of this? He could Zerka Rage out of that if you wanted to. Does he realize it? You can Zerker Rage out of those imprisons by Demon Hunter. That's basically a stab by the rogue, and it's gonna go for that Crucible Flame for self-heal. Decapitator just turned it around on his health. Anti already has a trinket back up. Decapitator getting a trinket back up very, very soon. Stun onto Decapitator. Anti maybe can go some big damage. It's gonna be I-Beam, Blade Dance to fall. It's gonna be a stun. Did the full team get stunned by Boom? Did Boom run over and just stun them all? It looks like he did. Gonna be a couple of hits by... I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on there, but I was Anti-Flexual flying up in the air with a rain from a bow while Decapitator is going to be taking this time. Decapitator, though, has a trinket, needs to go for some food, and it's going to force Anti-Flexual at him every time. I-Beam to follow, doesn't get too interrupted. That's going to be Fear onto Anti as he's trying to get his necklace ability going. Stun onto Decapitator, does get a focus Azure Beam, could he be going down? Does get a Storm Bolt, that's going to be Warlock Hellstone rolling as Anti-Flexual health is not looking all that good anymore. Decapitator is going to be popping that Recklessness right now, and it's going to even use a Fell Flame or a Crucible Flame to throw a flame at Anti-Flexual, keeping the damage rolling. Short charge onto Anti too. I-Beam to follow to keep himself maintained. Has demonic form. Needs to go for as much damage with that demon form as possible. Not gonna do it. Not gonna use the leech. Let's try to maybe get himself a little bit of reset. Waiting for some cooldowns. Waiting for a stun. Maybe he has I-Beam back up. Maybe he still has a trinket. He does not anymore, or doesn't have the necklace ability. Double stun onto Decapitator. And it's going to keep him in place. Decapitator could Zerker Rage out of this if he wanted to. He does realize it, right? Needs to get a charge onto Anti-Flexual. Wants to get a stun too. Does get a stun charge. A little bit of healing. And Anti is back up at full health 4 minutes in. And Decapitator just having a hard time with the Demon Hunter. Can't quite finish him off. Playing very passively. Not playing as aggressive as it should be. Should be extra hyper aggressive against the DH because the H's already have an advantage against Warriors. Looks like that stun might be secure and it will win. No, it's not. It's gonna be actually Enrage Regeneration, and Decapitator is gonna run away from this. That's gonna be Enrage Regen. Got him a little bit of healing, but Anti-Flexual going up in the air at least secures the fact that Decapitator won't get the full big heals out of it. He'll still get a decent heal out of charge heals, but not as big. Sun coming down onto Anti is gonna get a Blade Dance rolling with a blur up and running. That's pretty big defensive. Decapitator popping in the commanding shout, and Anti is actually playing very defensive. This is where Decapitator needs to get Adam stunned by Anti from a distance into a focused Azeroth beam. Does get to clip Decapitator a bit. Actually, quite a bit of damage. Short stun. Does he have enough to win? That's going to be another Warlock Hellstone. Decapitator is making his games last so long. He always has a Warlock Hellstone every single time he needs it now. That thing is on cooldown all the time. And that's going to be 5 minutes in. Anti and Decapitator are still trucking at each other. Gonna be a Storm Bolt by Decapitator, popping on some cooldowns. Reckless coming in. That's gonna be an I-Beam by Anti-Flexual. Stun onto Decapitator. I think that might be end. That's gonna be Fear onto Anti. No trinket available. Decapitator maybe can get a charge heal onto Anti, and is gonna do just that. Anti doesn't metamorphosis very soon. Gonna fly up in the air. Maybe that was gonna be reflect. Oh, Decapitator maybe reflect too far. Maybe leap too far out. Oh no, he doesn't take any more damage because Anti-Flexual only send one fell lance at him. And Decapitator is just gonna run, dude. Rev! Oh! I was thinking maybe it was going to get a setup. That was a... Decapitator played a little bit too passively there. I know he was trying to play this out, but man, for 5 minutes as a Fury, that's not how you're going to get the damage in. Plus, you got to get aggressive, maybe drop that Storm Bolt and go for double charge so you can keep healing yourself. Going to be a stun onto Seavark. Try to see if you can maybe get a trinket out of Seavark, but Seavark is going to get hit with Imprison to follow. But he's just waiting, man. He's being patient. He has Anti in a root right now. It's going to be a... Whatever abilities he's throwing at him while he's frozen like that, going to be a guaranteed crit. Or much higher chance to crit. Dropping him down in a frozen orb with a Azeroth beam to follow. Blinking away from the Azeroth beam. They're just firing at one another. Going to be Ray of Frost from a distance. Still doing damage in. Seavark actually does take out Anti-Flexual. And next up is going to be Blazer. Kind of let him know it's like, hey, I'm next, man. Looking like Aquaman right here. Going to get frozen out in the middle. And it's going to be polymorph onto his trinket. Blazer not shrinking out of that. And Seavark is going to go for an invis. Interesting. Seavark is heavily slowed though. So Blazer needs to find him ASAP. He's probably going to pick up eyes immediately. Or at least walk near where Seavark would be. Seavark is just going to run into the room and eat, man. He's just going to run in the back of the room and eat. Yep. Does Blazer see him? He does spot him. He does see him. Coming at him. Frostbolts are coming out to get us slowed. And Seavark kind of has a weird line of sight opportunity here. Needs to get a spell steal onto that Hand of Freedom for Blazer. Gonna be another blink away. Can steal a spell steal. Might have to go for, oh, does spell steal the Hand of Freedom finally, or it goes away after timing out. That's gonna be a couple Frostbolts into a Frozen Orb. Shield Event is coming down for Blazer. Blizzard coming down for Seavark just to get a little bit more slow going. That's gonna be Seavark getting hit with a stun. Trinkets out of Drinklet away. More Frostbolts coming out against Blazer, and Blazer getting quite a bit of range damage. Might be an Ice Block out of Seavark right now, and that's gonna be an Ice Block exactly. Let's go to flashlights for Blazer for free. The Seavark needs to get himself some healing immediately. He's really in a bad spot, man. He's just done. He's just done. I don't think there's anything you can do. That's a Tempest Verdict and a Cyclonic Blast out of Blazer. But still snag and Seavark regardless. I think you just gotta Ice Block really early. Block early and block often as a Frost Mage. Just because don't let your health drop low. You know what I mean? I think it's what it really comes down to. Next up is going to be Lucron versus Blazer. Just gonna get that mount. That's such a cool mount, dude. I like it myself. That's my favorite mount right now, dude. It's like so well done. It is so well designed. It is so well put together. It's so well animated too. I love it. It's kind of cute even. Like when it does some of its motions or whatever, it's actually cute as hell. Look at that jump, dude. Look at that leap. Look at that little jump. Look at that thing. Look at that. Mount special. It's so cute. It's so playful. It's going to be Lucron out in the open. Blazer is engaging. Going to be dropping down the pets on him. That's going to see if he can get a fear onto Blazer. Keeping him away from line of sight. Going to be Shadow Bolts. But Blazer is just running to another pillar altogether. That's going to be a Flame. Crucible Flame onto Blazer. Another Shadow Bolt for Lucron. Getting a lot of resources back up. Blazer's going to go play around the pillar. Get a lot of heals. But Lucron needs to put him out in the open. Going to be or an interrupt actually. So Blazer did not hodge there. He expected that when he saw that from a mile away. Hand go down coming out for Lucron. As he's able to get quite a bit of pets up and running. Another hand go down. Trick inside of the hodge immediately. Another hand go down. Does he get the big pet up and running? He's going to get a stun. Second pet up and running. Going to be a tyrannic tyrant coming down. And Blazer is going to go for a little bit of line of sight. Those pets are going to do a bit of damage. Tyrant on one side. Needs to let the Tyrant cast. Bubba coming down and see the Tyrant. It's not going to do it. Lucron is going to go for a bit of self-heal with that flame. Utilizing it defensively. That's a huge defensive out of Blazer right now. Bubble, man. Bubble is huge. He's going to get back in there while wings are up and running, but the horror effect is going to kite him away. Another set of hand go down. He's going to hide behind the pillar immediately. Stunned by the pet. Lucron fighting an angle. More hand go downs coming out. Going to be able to get even more pets. Shield event is coming in. Lucron is going to get the reflect rolling. Looks like the reflect got broken through pretty early on. That's going to be a Hodge out of Blazer. Wall coming out by Lucron as Blazer does get to Wake of Ashes. All the pets, which stuns demons and undead. That's actually huge for him. Shield of Vengeance is down though. All he has is a bop, which is going to do some defensive action for him. Actually, it's going to do quite a bit because some of the damage from Lucron on the pet auto attack damage. So bop actually does keep him kind of alive. It prevents him from being stunned, but he can be feared and he can be hit with a horror. And he can be drain light and the Tyrant can still do a lot of damage. That's going to be fear as Blazer has cooldowns rolling. With a hand to go down, getting all the pets up and running. Blazer actually running past the pillar, running right back at Lucron. Bob coming up. That's going to be a horror immediately for him. Lucron still has a couple of casts to him. That's going to be another hand to go down. Blazer barely has any health. Flashlight is coming out. He's going to be able to get one or two of those. Pet stun is available right now if Lucron does want to go for it. Blazer's still in a weird bad spot. And the pet also has a Mortal Strike effect too. Blazer tricking out of this. Hodging down onto Lucron. Trying to get away from the pet. Gonna go for flashlights. Trying to prolong the game. 11 minutes in. 37% dampening right now. And Lucron is just trying to find an angle. Blazer does catch the Cyclonic Blast for a second. Does he actually go off though? Does that Cyclonic Blast actually go off? Because it should hit through the pillar. I guess he maybe canceled it midway. Or it just blocked out. So maybe he's down on damage. Maybe he's down on damage. Gonna be a reflect for Lucron. And does take out Blazer. That's all she wrote. Thundress is up next as an Ellie Shaman. Getting the Flame Shock in there. That's going to be Lightning Lasso in the opener. Stunned by the pet. Knocking a couple of Demon Doggos away. The Deathstalkers. That's going to be interrupt onto Lucron and Shadow into a Hex. Thundress can catch a heal or two. That's going to be Stormkeeper with the Greater Elemental coming down. Thundress is going to go for a big setup. Banish coming in for the Greater Elemental. So Lucron just doesn't take too much damage. Horror effect onto Thundress. Maybe a fear to follow. No, getting the Dread Dogs in. That's actually quite a bit of damage from a Demonology Warlock. And it's going to go for Drain Alive onto that Greater Fire Elemental while he's got it. Try to see if we can banish it out again or fear it actually. That's going to be Thundress poking out. Making sure to get a Flame Shock rolling too. Wants to make sure that that thing is updated. Does get a Earth Shock in there. What essence does Thundress play? Because I've seen Elemental Shamans play with Blood of the Enemy, I believe. And it's nuts. It's going to be Felgar joining up. I thought this is going to get locked down. Demonic Tyrant, get it to do a couple of hits into Thundress, and he's going to wall. Lurkar needs to hide Thundress back into the pets. It's going to go left side. Is that where the Tyrant is going to be? That's where a couple of the pets are. They're going to start attacking from two sides, but the Tyrant isn't there. Does get to interrupt Thundress, though. The pets are doing work, and Thundress does go down. Who is up next right now, boys? This is going to be a Boom Soul or a Shadow. One of you boys get it back in. It looks like it's going to be Boom Soul. Getting at it, dude. And Shadow's just gonna throw a heal at him. I think that actually puts a small hot on you, but it's not the worst. It's not like a long hot or anything. Psychological blast can be line of sighted, so like if you're shooting and someone like walks behind it, it just stops. Really? Wait, is that true? I thought you couldn't. I thought if you run behind the pillar, it still hits. I could be wrong, but maybe you can like range it. Maybe it's max range. With that line of sight. That's going to be a horror effect onto Boomsaw with a fear of the bat as Lucron is going to need to get his pets up and running. But Lucron playing Demonology has fairly short cooldowns, so you can actually use this a lot. You can get his cooldowns back faster, Tyrants and whatnot, and he'll go down trying to come out stun onto Boomsaw. Maybe you can get the big Tyrant up and running right now. Maybe get a second stun. Boomsaw already at half health with all his pets attacking him. Going to be a port for our boy Lucron. Does get a drain life onto Boom, and that's going to be stunned by Boom into a wall by Lucron. Could get some cast in. Is going to be able to get a fear onto Boom with a drain life to follow. Boom is going to trick it that immediately in prison onto Lucron. Lucron could go for Reflect and just cast spells into Boom. But it's going to get interrupted. If he has Reflect before that interrupt, then he'll actually Boom will basically reflect the interrupt back into himself. Lucron doesn't have a lot of health left. Does get a horror effect rolling into Boom. Into a fear with Drain Life. Is able to get a couple of drains into a hand and go down. Does he go for more pet setup? Boom is out in the open. The pets are doing quite a bit of damage. Sending out the Dread Dogs in. Boom actually drops low. And I think he even gets a proc for Team Inform. And I think Boom's so my good. Oh, does get a Shadow Melt there too. But Lucron's so low on health. Boom is getting in. The full stun on the pet triggers for Lucron right now. Stun onto Lucron could be anyone's game. Stun onto Boom, so turn it around. And Boom does go down. Lucron barely, narrowly hangs out. And Shadow's up next. Does he have a horror effect to follow? Does get a reflect. Into a stun on Shadow. Does he have Death Coil? Nope. Fear maybe? Oh no, Shadow just take him out before he came through. 14 minutes in, 58% dampening. Who is next? We got ourselves Plague God in here. Alright, Plague God, show us how it is like to play Unholy DK in patch 8.2. Getting up a couple. Oh, what is he playing? The Undead? He's playing the zombie build, isn't he? He's so playing the zombie build, doesn't he? He plays the zombie build. I love that play style. Like the idea behind it, right? You make a bunch of zombies come up and then slowly walk at an enemy and they'll stun and they'll do like percentage damage. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Get an A-bomb on one side with a pet on the other. Shadow is going to walk up. And there's going to be maybe more zombies walking out. And Plague God is just going to try to hide him around. Letting the pets do work. Transfusion coming out. Trying to get a big setup going. That's going to be Darkness for Shadow right now. It's going to pump up all damage. Going to be a full Army of the Dead. Plague God is going to summon a bunch of zombies. And Shadow is going to fly up in the air. AMS for Plague God could go down to the Fell Lances though. Is that going to be it right now? Death Coil, Death Pack coming in right now. And Shadow is looking to end him right now. He's looking to end this man's whole career. The zombie is still walking at him. And Plague God needs to get himself some massive heals. Just running for his life right now, man. Oh, Imprison is going to put him in a bad spot. Does he get anything? I think Shadow has it here now with the I-beam. Yep, had it there. Dude, that was so much damage out of Shadow. Those Fell Lances were insane. Those Fell Lances were absolutely insane. And he does get pocket out. Oh, no. He doesn't get pocket out with a Fell Rush? I guess not. Vendetta coming out for pocket. Wants to get the biggest sanguinate in there. Is he gonna go for biggest sanguinate damage? Oh, full dot damage. Shadow's actually taking quite a bit. Sheep shot again. And he's still dying to the dot damage. Rika roading him up. I think he might be going down. Does get a stun to pocket into an I-beam to get demon form a little bit longer. But does go down. Yep, that was it, man. That was Assassin Rogue with everything and you got nothing at the end. That was so well done. Everybody played that one really well just now. Everybody played that well. But damage is unreal. It is. Paladin's freedom can't be stolen anymore. Oh yeah, you have the talent into it. You're right. Oh my god. Technically best can be lost. Once it's locked on you, it cannot be avoided. Oh, okay. So it does work like rapid fire. Okay. What's up, one? It's Orcus. Smorcus. One got to play a few games, right? You got to play the first one. Did one only get up like 1 or 2 games? Only like 1 maybe, right? Oh my goodness. Привет, брат. Хорошего стрима. Здорово, здорово. I only did 1. I had to go AFK. Oh, it's okay, man. It's okay. We'll probably do a lot more throughout this week, honestly. One the only. Yep, that's his name in Discord. One the only. Hashtag one more for one. Here. Yeah, I just stream 3 hours now. No, I normally stream for 2 hours on EU. Today I came in a little bit late though, so I started at 5:30, so it's 7:30. So I've been streaming for 2 hours. So just started late, ending kind of late. Chat, should we do one more or are we done? Because I'm kind of hungry. Should we do one more? Do we have enough people? Do we have enough for a big one? Can we get one in the group right now? Can we get one in this group right now? Give him a full run, dude. Let him go for a 1v5 if you can manage it. Should we do one more? Chat, should we do one more or are we done ski? Or are we done ski? I would love to get my Rogue in one of these. Baron, somebody get Baron in these. Chat spam, one for one, Kappa. One more, Matik saying one more. I would love to get him a Rogue and do one. Boom. Would you be able to get one in your group right now and let him go first? Or is he part of your group already? Or is he part of your group already? If it's part of your group, I'm in the group. Oh, that works out. That works out. Hey, 5 new faces of a new anime transmog. Hey, Matuk's got a group. Hey, Tickle, wait, Tickle. Tickle is here, boys. Oh boy, Tickle. Hell yeah, I want to get Tickle in one of these boys. We're gonna get Boom's group and Tickle. Whoever can either get Tickle in your group, or if Tickle already has the group, we'll do whatever group Tickle is in. Okay, chat? That's how I want to do it. I want to give Tickle a chance because we barely see this boy. Plus, he's been out on vacation. I mean, he's been able to play BFA a bit. But he's been out on vacation last time, and we barely ever see him in these. Already have 5 with 1 in it. Perfect. Perfect. I'm a lone wolf on the horde side. Yo, can someone snag Tickle in this? Tickle the shaman. It is Tickle the shaman. Someone get Tick in here. Yo, my ticks. You want to get Tick in here? If you check LFG in custom PvP, there might be one open for you. Can somebody get Tickle in your group? Matukes, can you open up a spot for Tickle in your group? Right now. Right now. I'll get him. Make an LFG. Make an LFG group. Or if you have a matter in real ID. Tickle, get in here. Custom PvP. LFG custom PvP. Group's open. Perfect. Hopefully you guys get him in. I found the group. Perfect. Perfect. Is it with Matukes though? That is the main question. Because it could be someone else's group. Is the group with Matukes? Matukes, let me know if you got Tickle in your group. My hands, what am I doing? Got him, perfect. We are set, boys. We are set. If you want to get Tickle, first one out there if you want to. You could. You could. Just know you'll be going against one from a Jura Mist. Or if Tickle wants to do the rolls, yeah, let Tickle go like second or first or something. So he actually gets a chance to play. Because one could just steamroll everybody. Or somebody on Matukes' team could steamroll somebody. Because we want it. Because this might be the last one for the day. This might be the last one for the day. I gotta get some food eventually. Let me get you guys going though. Matukes and boom. Please give us a good arena. Game, please give us a good arena. Please give us a really good arena. Tiger Speak is a solid one. I like that. I like that. Looted and unstable Azeroth flare from Assault World Quest and a buff my Cyclonic Blast. Oh my god, 40k a pop? That's incredible. He just one-shot a Demon Hunter. Illidarius. He's has to be a Demon Hunter, right? His name is Illidarius. That's obviously a Demon Hunter, dude. Obviously a Demon Hunter name. Let me get another song going. Oh, that's a good one. Alrighty, boys. Switch. Who do we got in everybody's team? We got ourselves team with one, and one's probably going to be going first. Let this man go first. Let him get a chance as a Demon Warlock button in one's team, or Boomstore's team, actually. Boomstore's the man. We got Rain as a Boomkin. We got Antics here playing that Rogue. We got Thuntress playing out on the Elemental Shaman. We also got another alien here. We got our boy Tickle in here. Can't really see him off because he's like hugging the wall. We got Serum back in. Put some clothes on this time. Omni Knights is back in. Matuk's got that samurai setup going. And we got Limdal. Yo, looking good. Yo, Tickle, let me check that mug. Look at all purple, dude. Look at this purple boy. Obviously no shirt, man. Obviously no shirt, no shoes, no service. And this man is like, I'm getting service no matter what. It looks like it's going to be Thuntress up first instead of one. So it's going to be Ellie versus Ellie off the bat. They're going to see each other, dude. Maybe they know one another. Maybe Thuntress is a fan. Gonna be dropping down a Flame Shock on one of them. And Tickle is gonna be eating a Silence of the Bat. Thuntress dropping down the Elemental, and it's gonna snag that Lightning Lasso on Tickle around the corner. That Ellie is gonna get a cast or two, and Tickle is gonna go for a defensive play, and he's gonna get his own greater Ellie started. And actually, why is Tickle's Ellie bigger than Thuntress's Ellie? Who's got a bigger Ellie, dude? That's a euphemism or something. It has to be, dude. Tickle is huge. That's gonna be fun. Just catching defensive after landing a Hex on a Tickle, though. Both of these guys, what is the setup? Tickle does have Grinding Totem. Thuntress does not, so he does have some other honor talent rolling. Maybe one for self heals, maybe one for Ghost Wolf healing. You never really know. That's gonna be a Tickle trying to get himself a big zap up and running. He's gonna get a Stormkeeper onto Thuntress. Got the big damage. Is gonna Hex him first. As Thuntress is the one trying to get the big damage with an Earthshock on Tickle. This one, Tickle can go for damage. Lightning Lasso setup onto Thuntress. Trying to see if he can get a knockback. Not gonna happen. Big Earthshock onto Thuntress. Lightning Bolt in there. And walking up for Thuntress. Does Tickle line of sight? He does line of sight. That Hex and poking in. Actually kind of misses interrupt there, but it's gonna be Capacity Totem. Keeping Thuntress in check for now. Thuntress still has a fair amount. I think he still has his racial available. It does still have a defensive sort of kind. And Tickle is going to be still with wall. Actually, I think Stormkeeper never came out for Tickle. That's going to be Lightning Lasso right now for Thuntress. I guess Tickle never got the full big setup. It's going to go for the Crucible of Flame. Did it get double charge of Crucible Flame? Does he have like double the charge of it? Whoa, bigger shock onto Thuntress. Off that Lightning Lasso down. Here goes. Who is next? Is it Antics? Antics, I think, just was trying to get another angle. It's going to be Boomsoul in there. There's a Rain, and one is looking the other way. I think it's going to be a Rain, it looks like. Maybe? Or is it Antics? I think this guy's still trying to figure out who's going first, who's going last. Maybe Tickle really wanted to get at it. Looks like it is going to be a Rain playing the Boomkin versus an Elemental Shaboy. Is going to get a couple of healing surges. Got his totem set up and ready to go with an Earthbind in the center. That's going to be a bash by a Rain. Going to poke out into Boomy form, into Entangle Roots. Silence actually never finished up the Entangle Roots, it looks like. Or Entangle Roots broke somehow. That's going to be regrowth for a Rain. That Silence on Tickle, that opener he tried to do, did not quite work. I feel like you got to bash into a Roots of the bat in the opener into Silence if you really want to get the big damage going. Or get Instacast Roots instead. It's going to be Stormkeeper by Tickle. Try to get a big setup onto a Rain. Going to be a massive Earthshock. Double zap as they do have Thorns up. Does get a disarm on a Tickle. He's going to lose his shield for a moment. But he's still doing just fine. Has the spells in his left hand and right hand. He's going to be fine. Cyclone trying to come out for a Rain. Does he get the angle on Tickle? He does not. But does get a Cyclone onto Greater Fire. And the big Earthshock onto a Rain with a Frost Shock to follow, trying to bear the damage as best as possible, and Tickle is just poking the bear down until he gets him. That's going to be Lightning Lasso, wrangle him up, but that's going to be a trick and a little bash onto Tickle. That's going to be a Rain. Actually, got a boost from Tickle from the Thunderstorm, exactly where he wanted to go. So Tickle kind of helped the Druid get himself a valid quick escape. Maybe another lasso available. A Rain does he have a Flame Shock? Looks like there is a Flame Shock still. Earth Shock to collapse on him, and Tickle buries him in the ground. One is up next. Is gonna try to see if he can give this Shaman God a run for his money. Is gonna go for a short bow at the beginning. But it's going to be a couple ports. There's so many ports set up everywhere, dude. So many ports available for everybody. Tickle getting stunned up in the opener. And one is going to send Boscourge Bombers. Tickle is going to gravitate towards the wall. But actually, the horror effect walks him back to the Bombers. Does nab a Lightning Lasso onto one. And that is going to be an intro by Tickle. As that one does shrink it out of that lasso. Is going to get the Tyrant up and running. Tickle knocking the thing way out. And it's going to catch enough line of sight to avoid the Tyrant's damage completely. That's still going to be pets that beefed up in damage, and that Tyrant is still going to try to get a cast or two. So Tickle, as long as he avoids it, he'll be fine. The damage from the other pets is going to be increased for a short moment. Does land a stun on Tickle. That's going to be Boskridge Bombers. The Tickle does choose to go back, and the Boskridge there to greet him as they're slamming into the ground. Going to be an interrupt on Tickle on nature, as one does have Tickle on the ropes. The Shaman does need to catch a few heals here and there. It needs to be aware of the CC chains that one can go for. That's going to be a horde to set him up into more handed go downs to get the pets up and running into a fear. Doesn't land the fear. Like Elastic coming out that doesn't have a way to interrupt. And maybe going to be a big knock for Tickle right now. This is right on top of one. That's going to be a reflect into a stun. Tickle still holding on to Trinket unless he's chosen to run relentless here. Wall coming down right now. Trying to get the big damage into one while he's got it. I would just try to swap to a wrong person here. Boskridge Bombers do hit the ground, but they kind of miss where Tickle was going. Stormkeeper available for Tickle. Doesn't actually get Stormkeeper up and running. Actually cancel it out at the last moment. Does get an interrupt onto one. That's going to go for a couple of healing surges into Stormkeeper. Has the big damage available. It's going to get the lightning last. There's not going to be any kind of intro about one. Going to be a wall for sure, though. And one has opportunity to get some cast off. Big Earth Shock available. And Tickle tried to combo that together with a couple zaps. Horror effect on Tickle. Trinket's out of it immediately as he's put in a weird situation. Wants to make sure he has a line of sight. He has control of the situation. Boskridge Bombers on one side. Tickle walking away from it. Big Earth Shock slamming onto one again. That's going to be a reflect available. And Tickle is going to throw in a lava burst scenario as he gets stunned up. One is going to set up himself a gateway and bail out of there. He's going to get a bandage on the Tickle's Greater Fire Elemental. Is going to get a Tyrant summon up and running. That Tyrant is going to be there. Tickle needs to line aside that thing. And for one, there's still a lot of pet damage increase from the Tyrant. Tickle getting that lightning last. Earth Shock to bury one. Earth Shocking him down. That was such a clean setup. Those shocks are critting, man. They have to be critting for a lot. They have to be critting. Shaman, not Shaman. I like Shaman. That makes sense to me. Shaman is weird. But maybe Shaman is the right word for it. Tickle does get a nice bow. That was some hell of a duel just now, dude. That was a hell of a duel. How is he able to observe? It's through a macro, Belcher. But I'm just using the same systems that Blizzard uses when they do their tournaments. Let's go to Boomstar. Able to get an I-beam in the opener. Tickle hopefully he doesn't get silenced by his own Trinket, but that's going to be full light last. Oh my god, triple proc with that Trinket onto Boom. Triple proc with that Trinket. What a lucky SOB. Tried to land a Hex. Capacitor coming down. Boom is going to walk away from it. Does interrupt him on the Hex. Tickle does have himself big Stormkeeper charges available. Can go for a double blast with lightning bolts. That's going to be a Maledict rolling him right now, popping the Ghost Wolf into a wall and trying to escape. So Boom, but I think that might be Ann right now for Tickle. Second stun coming out, and Boom I think has him, and he does have him. He went so well. He played so well. And now it's going to be Boom up next versus Limdell. As Limdell is trying to play for a bit of a different playstyle. Summon a Vilefiend. Interesting. We don't see Demonology Warlocks really use the Vilefiend that often as a pet or choice. But it shouldn't be that bad of a pet for duels. Boomstar does go for a full Shadow Meld. No dots for the Warlock. So Boom could actually sit it out, wait out for the Vilefiend, wait for Limdell to get in a weird position just now. But he knows the Boomstar is nearby. That's going to be a surprise attack out of Boom. Does trick it out of the sun immediately. Limdell could go for more CC chains onto Boom. Going to get all the pets up and running right now with the Demon Doggers. Is going to drop down the Fellord, maybe with a Fear onto Boom. Does get interrupted on that Fear, but staying on the Fellord. As long as Boomstar doesn't get hit by the Fellord, he'll be fine. That's going to be a Tyrant coming out. Does Tyrant come out? He does come out. It's going to be empowered with some of the pets. And Boom is just going to deal with the grunts of the pet army. The Tyrant is walking, following Limdell. He's like, I can't find this Demon Hunter, man. I can't find this Demon Hunter. Does set him into a horror. The Tyrant realizes where the DH is at. He's like, I guess I ain't going here. It's Fellord. Can he get one more swing ball? Boomstar is an AoE. Doesn't get it. He does dissipate. Another interrupt onto Limdell. He's trying to get his pets up and running. Shot of Fury to follow to get a short stun to Boom. And Boom is just going to chase after him the whole time. He's not going to let him go anywhere. Did Boomstar just get hit with a curse? Was that Doom, or was that the curse of weakness? That's still going to be a Vilefiend attack, and Boom, it's actually doing quite a bit of damage. The dot that it puts up, and the amount of damage it's able to put out is actually decent. So as long as Limdell can let the pet work, can let the pet do some damage, he'll be just fine. Even if you can empower that pet for damage, single target, that'll be perfect. Another interrupt onto Limdell, looking like he's out of options. Trying to get a cooldowns rolling. Going to be a horror effect onto Boomstar, and Boom is actually going to get his what is that autoton the Demon Hunter's running? It's like well, every time he drops below 50% health, he gets like an automatic demon form ready for him. Interesting choice. We haven't seen that talent option since like Legion, I think. But that's going to be Limdol going down, and Serum is next, trying to land and immolate into Incinerates onto Boom. Does get to clap him out with a couple roots back to back, but Boom engaging up close and personal, stunning both Serum and the pet. No CC available for Serum. Does land a Succubus CC on Boom though. That's going to be Casbolt as he is taking damage from a Maledict though, as it's starting to absorb more and more and more of his health. That's going to be huge. Incinerate's trying to come out for Serum. That's going to be short stun, but Boom does get a... not a trinket out of Serum, but I guess it was a very short stun, but that's going to be an absorbed shield. Boom is just going to get right into it right now. As soon as he has any kind of setup, Infernal coming down, is that going to be more damage out of Serum? He's looking to get a big setup too. He got full Dark Soul instability and everything ready. You still get those Chaos Bolts up and running ASAP. Is he going to be able to though? Booms are just completely hiding away from the Serum, just beating up on the Infernal. Serum's Dark Soul instability just didn't even get a Chaos Bolt in. Wait, is this if his Infernal dies right here? If his Infernal dies right here before he even gets a Chaos Bolt, because Boom is just beating up that Infernal right now. I think he actually might. I think he just killed the Infernal. I think Boomstar just killed the Infernal. Serum just kind of let the Infernal die. I think that's where Serum should have maybe pushed up a lot more aggressive at Boom. It's going to land a horror on him. That's going to be still Trinket available for Boom if he's in a bot spot. Does Trinket out of with a Shadow Melt to follow. And it's going to get a counter pressure walling onto Serum. Just going to truck him down. Has Metamorphosis out very soon. It's going to get a stun onto that stun of his own, interrupt that fear, but I can't gonna hit him in the face. That's gonna drop down Darkness, trying to RNG the damage. Does get stunned up. Fear could come out yet again, and it does. Cannibal could end his career right here, and does take him out. Clipped his wings, and down he goes. Antics is gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Let's see if Antics can make a play here, dudes. Let's see if Antics can come up. There's still Matuk's left, Omni Knight, Serum. Tickle just obliterate the whole team, and Serum, even with his very unaggressive play, very anti-aggressive, like very passive play with the Infernal, still gotta kill him. Boom. Antics, what was that sap? You are up to your antics again, aren't ya? I don't like. I mean, I guess you could take the sap of that early, but let him at least get a Warlock Gateway or something, you know what I mean? Garrote coming down onto Serum. That's going to be Pet CC for a second, but it looks like the Pet CC broke immediately. Focus Azeroth beam onto Serum. Didn't have a shield on himself for just a little bit. I think that's why the Succubus CC broke, is because he actually damaged the Succubus with a shield. Is that what happened? Like the order of abilities was a little off. Cataclysm coming down. Antics does take the damage, but it's going to be Serum still very low health. Doesn't land the fear onto Antics. It's going to be a Shadow Meld for a moment. Does get a stun. Can land the fear without wall? Almost. That's going to be a hard kidney instead. And that's going to be Serum going down just a moment as Antics just tried to take those glass shards and dig him into his sides. What a choice of weapons, dude. Literally glass shards as a dagger. Omni Knights is next up. Picking up the eyes a little bit early. Blind into Omni Knights immediately, as Antics does get slowed. Not a terrible move, actually, to blind a Paladin, since the guy is gonna, you know, have eyes anyway. You can't banish it. That's not really a bad move. It does put you behind on a great cooldown. Great CC cooldown, but he is just waiting out the eyes. Gonna open up with a Garrote into Omni. It's double Garrote, actually, trying to go for a big setup with a Kidney Shot. Trinket immediately out of Omni. That's gonna be Wings. Antics wishes he had a Trinket for this one. Could vanish this if you wanted to. Is that what he's gonna do? Vasion actually decided he's gonna stick with his fight and actually pump pressure into Omni, and Omni is gonna drop down rockets on him. That is a rocket barrage. That's a Motherload Trinket that nobody ever uses. Or at least people started using it at the very beginning of BFA, and it was kind of doing damage, and then they nerfed it because it did too much. But it's going to be Shield of Vengeance down, and Omni is going to be without a Trinket, without a Shield of Vengeance, without a paddle, but with a Bubble and Bob. That's going to be Azeroth beam clapping right through him, taking him down half of his health in a single sitting. Antics up to some crazy antics right here. Omni Knights is going to pop minute-long wings here, and Antics is just going to reset. Smoke Bomb coming down so you can have a bit of extra layer of line of sight if he needs to. And it's going to catch that re-stealth. Oh, Omni Knights just pick up the eye. That's going to be back. Same medication. Just going to give you a full breastplate full of... a full breastplate full of laser. I meant to say like a pill of laser. And down he goes. Oh my god. That's Paladin damage. That Paladin crit damage is nutty. Nutty. Alrighty, boys. Woo, that was a good one, man. I didn't notice the rogue has broken glasses. Now saw that is very detailed. I noticed the weirdest things tickle, like the important stuff I miss every time. Earthshock hits you for 74k. That is nuts. Through 20% damage reduction. Really? Wait, through wall? Or is that with your pet, like the passive one? That's a lot. What? Yeah, that was a lot of damage there, man. Holy crap. Passive one, Jesus. Because the pet absorbs like a portion of your damage you take. I know that for demo. Jesus, dude, that's insane. That's actually insane. 70. Imagine if you didn't have that. Like, how hard would it hit you? That wasn't even blow to the enemy either. He didn't even drop down like a Sky Fury. Tickle is insane. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Garrett? How you doing, man? More pizza? Dude, that's a pizza last night. Tonight, I don't know what I'm eating, man. I'm finding something to food. I'll find something to eat. By God, boys, that was insane. Tickle got some big blast damage, dude. Big boy damage. Trinket was Tickle's number 5 damage. Oh, the Oblivion Spear. Yeah. Well, for me, it looks like it's a lot higher here, but for you guys, I don't have like right numbers. 248k damage literally for free. That is huge. That is big. That is big. Yeah, because with me, look, that crit for Earthshock doesn't show up the same way. Flame Shock. But yeah, Flame Shock and Lightning Lasso. The chicken's very RNG though, but it's really strong from COS. Make love, not war. I like it. Dude, that's huge. Plus also like little dots, little things here and there, Battlefield Focus. Like all those little things can proc the Trinket. Having a lot of those little damage abilities. Oh, they're actually showcasing. Flame Shock was 17, Earth Shock was 17, Lightning Lasso was a bit, Lava Burst, and then Oblivion Spear, 219. That's crazy. That's crazy good. That's crazy. Yeah, I was hoping that those trinkets would start, or those gear from COS would start out, you know, being rotated out slowly. But I think those things are still going to be strong. Like if you can get a mythic version of those with the new gear, like people will probably go back to old raid and try to see if they can kill bosses with new gear, see if they can one-shot it. You know, more health, more damage, better tanking, essences. So never really know, right? Kind of thick though. It is kind of thick. That now if it's kind of creepy. Oh, boom. Got the muscular legs. Thanks for the moment. Oblivion Spear is insane. Oh, it's huge, dude. You're so lucky you got one, dude. So lucky. Lucky. What is DBW? I don't know. What's DBW? Is that a section in websites in categories? You know what I mean? Where you can see some thick night elves. Breathlurch can Trinket, I think. Yeah. Good games. Great games, boys. I had a lot of fun today. I had a blast, honestly. Yeah, it's okay. I'm here for you. Wait, which way is my character facing? I'm actually facing this way the whole time. Here we go. Now my character's facing the right direction. Because you guys think I was like looking in the other direction. Oh my God. Are we done? I think we're done for the night, boys. I gotta get some food in me, but we had some great duels and they had a great performance today. And I had a fun having all you guys join in. We had a couple great, amazing, beautiful, wonderful games. And it's always fun having you guys show up. It's like, hey, Roximus, don't worry about it, man. They'll probably, most of them, the best parts are going to be going down as videos on the channel. Thank you boys so much for coming by. Thank you everybody who donated. Thank you everybody for being goddamn beautiful and showing up, joining us on the NA. I'll see all of you guys next stream arena. Though tomorrow, we'll find something to do tomorrow. And Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday, take a day off Thursday, and then back to the business Friday. It's going to happen really quickly. Patch 8.2 so far has been awesome. I've been having a lot of fun. I gotta get some arenas done with some of you boys though. I gotta get some arenas cranked up. I wanna have some fun with y'all, alright? I'll see you boys next stream, alrighty? Peace!